Good.
I'll drown out that PA a little bit. All right. Good evening, everyone, and welcome once again to Bleckley County Royals football here on the Royal Football Network. Don Byron here along with Mr. James Hagler, Mr. Raleigh Hagler over on the camera and the laptop. We are in Cochran, Georgia, home of the Royals. It is homecoming night tonight, and we are hosting the Lamar County Trojans in another Region 3 AA matchup. The Royals come in 5-1 on the year, 2-0 in the region play after a big blowout win over Monticello last week, and I think Lamar comes in, James, at
3-3,
3-3, and 1-1 in the region. They defeated Southwest last week. I'm not sure who they lost to.
They lost to Washington County.
Okay,
31-6 to Washington County.
All right, and it is also Cancer Awareness Night here tonight. I see a lot of pink in the stands. The cheerleaders, not the cheerleaders, but the Dazzlers have pink pom-poms down there, and a lot of people wearing pink shirts and this, that, and the other. Not a big crowd for Lamar, James, on the far side.
I can almost count them on my fingers and toes.
But pretty decent crowd for the home side. And like we said, it is homecoming, and unfortunately, we'll probably have some people leave at the halftime after the Queen is crowned, whoever that may be. We don't have a listing of the homecoming court tonight. I couldn't get one, but
no, and it's being read at halftime by somebody. It's being read by the band at halftime, so we won't get that.
But anyway, the Royals come in, like we said, at 5-1, and come off a big win last week over Monticello.
I've been informed on the homecoming part that Amarius Mims won Homecoming King.
Yeah, I did hear about that as well, and congratulations to Amarius. So win tonight by the Royals will put them. Well, we're actually in first place in the region. This will remain in first place if we win, of course. James, just off the top of my head, with 4 teams from the region making the playoffs.
Yeah, okay.
With 4 teams from the region making the playoffs, a win tonight, I'm not going to say it's going to guarantee a spot, but it could go a long way, as we would have 3 region wins. But you want to win as many as you can because you want a top seed, either first or second, so you can host a playoff game.
So, yeah, I'm looking here at the standings. Northeast is 2-0, and we're 2-0. Then you got Lamar County at 1-1, Jasper County, Monticello at 1-1, Washington County is 1-2, and is that region? Yeah, and then Southwest 1-3, and Dodge County's only showing 0-1.
Yeah, they did. They've had a couple of games postponed due to the COVID. They did play last week. Dodge County is home tonight, taking on Monticello, Jasper County, Monticello Hurricanes that we played last week. And
well, on the news earlier, you said it was Monticello.
I did. Okay.
I'm sorry, Frank.
Yeah. So Dodge County looking to get in the region win column tonight, and I think they will win that game unless Monticello shows them a lot more than they showed us.
Yeah.
But Dodge County is still hit kind of hard by the COVID. They still have some players in quarantine down there, from what I understand. I'm not sure which ones, but it's really hit them hard all year. They've had
a few cancellations,
a few games canceled and postponed, and a few guys that didn't get to play in certain games because of the dreaded COVID virus.
Want to throw out a quick reminder here before we get while we're waiting for everything to get started. I have to find it real quick. Want to remind everybody that Cochran Bleckley Chamber is proud to offer a free fireworks show on behalf of all its chamber members for our community to enjoy, and remind everyone how much we appreciate you supporting commerce in our community. By attending this evening, you will, this is for the one for the PA here, but it says by attending this evening, you will have a great view of the show at the conclusion of the game as you look toward the construction site of the future new primary school. The Chamber of Commerce is very proud of the role our school system plays in our community, and it serves as a tremendous asset. Just if you're coming out for the fireworks at the end of the game, parking lot looks kind of full over in front of the Verizon and Babcock, but there may be some more parking over there closer to Quickie Lube, or in front of the old Piggly Wiggly should be open. CVS or anywhere around there, they say will be good for parking and to be able to see it. So wherever you can find a parking spot. Now, I'm sure if you're a little bit back from there, you may be able to see it too. If you're in town, you will likely be able to see it.
And just looking across the way at the parking lot across the road, it's starting to fill up. Looks like. And I'm sure that's.
But where we can't see down past Old Fred's and down that way, Quick and Easy Lube and in front of the old Piggly Wiggly may have some spots where you can park and see it. So we can't tell you for sure that's open, but
but the Bleckley side is really starting to get a few more fans in here.
Yeah.
On our side, not so much. But if you're listening to us and want to come to the game, come on down. There's still plenty of seating remains available. We have about 5 minutes before kickoff. Actually, probably less than that.
It's got about 2 minutes. 2 minutes on the clock, but the team's not even lined up yet. So
the officials are waiting on the captains to flip the coin, and they're making their way out now. And Bleckley is coming out, James, in all black tonight. No, is that
purple tops?
And black,
yeah, purple and black.
Purple jerseys, black pants with a white helmet. Lamar's in the white jerseys with the navy blue solid pants and solid blue helmet.
And so captains for the Royals are going to be number 14, Dom Sasser, number 54, Zeb Dubois, number 9, Marquise Brown, number 27, Iverson Baker, number 21, Caden Maxwell, number 7, Tyler Wilcox, and number 1, Scooter Slappy.
For Lamar County, number 77, PJ Kunst. I guess I pronounce that K-U-N-S-C, Kunst. And number 7 over there on the way is Brandon Pines. And is that number 10? Yes. Right there in the middle?
Yeah.
That is K. O'Brien. And the other guy's right behind the referee, and I can't see his number.
And they look a little bit like the Colts.
Yeah, they got the navy blue colors, and they usually have some red in their uniforms, but I don't see any tonight. And Lamar has won the toss and have deferred, so the Royals will receive kickoff here, and we'll be ready to roll in just a moment. I see Lamar's down to our right, James. They didn't go in the old locker room. They went and got dressed behind the stands or in the bus there, I guess. And
we'll be lucky that we don't have to say number 77 again tonight because, good thing we're on YouTube. Can't get censored there. They might think you're saying the wrong thing.
This is the first time we played Lamar in a while. We used to be in the same region together, and we played them every year.
Last time we played them, if I remember correctly, we went up there, and it was against the it was right after they had their new stadium up there.
And they were very good back in the day then because they had those 3 guys.
Yeah.
2 of them were twins. Their last name was Austin. They had another guy named Quay Cersei. They were a 3-headed monster, to say the least, on offense. And all 3 of those young men went and played at Georgia Tech.
Yeah.
You may like Tech, you may not, but that's a Division I school, and not everybody plays Division I.
I mean, it's ACC, it's not the SEC, but
when you got 3 Division I players on one team that are actually skilled players, not linemen, running the ball and throwing the ball, Lamar County was a hard to beat back then, and we'll see how good they are tonight. But we're about ready to go as Lamar will kick it off and the Royals will receive. And it's going to be Mobley and Jenkins back deep for the Royals. And as soon as their kicker gets on the field, we'll find out who's kicking off for Lamar. And fans still piling in here on the Bleckley side. And, of course, it is homecoming tonight. We hope everybody stays for the whole game, not just see who the homecoming queen is. Still waiting on Lamar to take the field. Now they finally break their huddle and they'll come out. And they got some good-looking athletes just watching them on the sideline warming up. And number 41 will be kicking off for them. That is, I got a roster here that's about 5 pages long. That is Caleb Rainey. Caleb Rainey will kick it off for the Trojans.
I was fixing to say, I think we have 10 on the field. But our other guys over here are real close to the sideline. So. And
Jenkins and Mobley back deep. They're standing about the 5-yard line, and Rainey will kick it off. Kicking from the near hash.
Left footer and kicking barefoot.
Yeah, and he's left-footed. He has a bare foot. I didn't think that was legal in high school football, but apparently it is. He is barefooted, kicking left-footed. And it's a high end over end short kick. Mobley will come up, take it on a hop at the 15. It bounced over his head. He picks it up back at the 11, coming down the sideline at the 20, at the 25, 30, 35, and he run out of bounds. He stepped out of bounds back at the 25-yard line.
Somewhere in that range.
Yeah, James, I thought barefoot in high school was not legal, but apparently it is because they didn't do it.
Yeah, I hadn't, there was a Army kicker, I think it was, when I was in high school that kicked barefoot, and I always wanted to try it. I could do it, but it did make my foot feel too good, so I went back to a shoe.
Back in the day, there were several barefoot kickers in the NFL. Tony Franklin is one that comes to mind.
Yeah.
But I really thought they outlawed that in high school football, but apparently not, because they let him do it. Anyway, Royals have it 1st and 10 from the 25. Sasser's in the shotgun. He has they'll send Brown in motion. He takes it and he pitches to Brown, trying to get him around the left side. He needs a block. He's not going to get it, and I don't think he got anything. They're marking no gain on the 25. Be 2nd down and 10. As we said, Lamar County in the white jerseys with the navy blue numbers and the navy pants and the navy colored helmet. And they have the white face mask that's kind of standing out. And it's 2nd and 10, no gain on the play. Dominic Sasser, the quarterback, he has a wide out, two to the right, one to the left, and Stevens in the backfield with him. He'll take a snap, he'll give it to Stevens on the read. He's got a little room. He trips up to 30 and falls forward near the 35. Going to be close to a 1st down. He stumbled. The 30-yard line tripped him. And where they're spotting it, it is a 1st down. They moved the chains. So the Royals have it 1st and 10 from their own 35. And if you can't hear Mr. Shane Savant, I suggest you go have your hearing tested.
Well, if you can't hear him through here, just open up your door somewhere in Bleckley County. You might be able to hear him.
Right, Sasser, hard count. And did Lamar jump? They moved, but I don't think they broke the neutral zone. There's no flag on the play. And still plenty of time. 10 seconds on the play clock. Stevens just to the right of Sasser. He takes the snap, and he gives it to Stevens on a little delayed draw, and he's hit it in the line. He bounces off that guy, and he's over the 40, up to about the 42. Boy, somebody hit him right at the line of scrimmage change, and he bounced off of him like he wasn't even there.
Yeah, last week we came out and opened up passing and threw for 300 or over 400 yards. That's what I was told. 7 touchdowns. Mike Sasser was pointing out that he told Dom that he had his hand in all but 12 points that night. Because he did throw the pick 6, so that counted as
2nd and 3. Sasser takes it. He fakes, throws a slant over the middle, complete to Mobley. He's got the 1st down up around the 49-yard line. Just a quick hitter. He faked to Stevens and hit Mobley on a slant, and it's 1st and 10 from the 49.
Yeah, so and he had last week he threw for, like I said, over 400 yards and 7 touchdowns.
I was watching the warm-ups and. In the warm-up, Sasser was dead on accurate with every receiver he hit. And of course, that's good. But anyway, 1st and 10, he takes the snap, rolling to his right, looking to throw, still looking, throws out here in the flat, and it's complete. 8, I believe, up around the 41. Going to be close to a 1st down.
And, we talked about, and everybody knows about.
He may be just shy of the 1st down.
Everybody knows about Amarius Mims, but Sasser has already signed. I'm not sure if he signed a national letter of intent, but he's already committed to
school up in Minnesota,
D3 right? Up in Minnesota, and his name escapes me right now, but we'll get it and make sure we share it.
The gain of 9 to the 42, going to be 2nd and a yard now. Sasser shotgun again, twins to the left, one to the right, and he takes it and he gives it to Butler on the read this time. And Butler's close to the 1st down. He gets driven back now. It depends on the spot. I think he got just enough with the official from the far side coming in. And the official on the near side, I think, gives him a good spot, too. And it is a 1st down. They're not even going to measure it. They're going to move the chains. So the Royals keep the chains moving and keep the drive alive here with 8:59 to go in the 1st quarter. No score. First possession of the game, but the Royals are on the move. Sasser shotgun again. 2 wideouts to the left, 1 to the right. And Butler's in the backfield just to his right. There's a snap. He gives it to Butler on the read. Tries to cut back to the left side. He's pulling the guy with him, and he spins him around inside the 40, down around the 38, gain of about 3. Butler had a hold there for a moment, but it closed quickly. And the one guy doesn't get on his jersey. Butler would have got a few more yards, I believe. But it's going to be 2nd down and about 7 from the 38. Quickly to the line. Sasser's in the gun. He's got 2 wideouts left, 1 right, and Butler's just to his left behind him there. He takes it, and he gives it to Butler. No, he fakes the Butler. Slant over the middle. It's complete to Mobley again. He stretches for the first down. The ball came out, but they're going to rule him down.
Yeah, his knee was down before he stretched.
He tried to stretch after he went down to get the first down, but he's going to be shy of the first down by about a yard or so. But the important thing, no fumble on the play.
Yeah, that is the important part of that, because that would be the worst thing to happen right now as you're driving.
Third and a yard from about the 32, so we pretty much got 2 downs to get a yard here. And quickly to the line, Sasser looks to the sideline for the play. Twins right, one track to the left, and Stevens in the backfield right behind him, and Eli Mullis is the H-back right behind Mims. May run that way. And they give it to Butler, and they do run that way, and he bounces off one tackle. He's got the first down and more. Actually, that's Stevens, not Butler. He's inside the 30 to around the 28, and it's going to be 1st and 10. They lined Mullis right behind Mims, and it looked like it was going to run power that way, and they did, and they got enough for the first down. Yeah, it's at the 28, 1st and 10. Royals right there with 7:21 to go in the first quarter. No score, opening drive of the game. Sasser shotgun again. Mullis is the H-back right behind Mims. And they get it to Stevens right at Butler. This time Butler middle. He bounces off one tackle, and he can't bounce off another. Up to about the 25. Gain of about 3. Actually, it was Stevens, not Butler. Boy, these guys look so much alike, James, in their physical aspects.
And it's just that 3 or 6 that's hard to tell sometimes.
They're about the same size. The only difference is a 3 and a 6 on the jersey. But it was Stevens. And mark it right at the 25. And Stevens had to come off. I think his helmet came off. He's got helmet problems anyway. They're looking at it. And Butler's back in. 2nd and 7 from the 25 now, as we under 7 minutes and counting here in the first quarter. We're chewing up clock on this drive as well. Sasser takes the snap, rolls to his right, looking, throws on the run out here. It's caught by Mobley and run out of bounds around the 10-yard line.
Yeah, he couldn't turn his momentum upfield, and he just had to keep going out of bounds.
But there's a flag back at the 30. I think it's coming back. It's going to be a hold on Bleckley.
By this time last week's game, we were already up 3 touchdowns, I think.
So with 6:32 to go in the first quarter, a holding penalty will wipe out the first down pass flag from Sasser to Mobley.
And the ball was spotted at the 25. That penalty was the flag was thrown at the 30, so it's going to be a 15-yard penalty.
All the way back to the 40, and it's going to be 2nd down and about 22 looks like. We've got to get down to the 18-yard line, yep. Twins on each side now. Butler in the backfield. They'll send Eli Mullis in motion. Sasser takes it. He drops back. Throws a comeback screen to Ace. It's complete. And he needs some blocking. He's got a little bit, but not much. You can go to about a 32, gain of about 8. Try to run the bubble screen to Ace over there.
And, I don't know if you noticed and looked at the matchup that Mims has, but the guy that's lining up in front of him looks like he's about a third of his size almost.
It's going to be 3rd down from the 32. 3rd and about 14 yards for the first down here.
And the guy that's lined up against him is not a small guy, but he looks small compared to when he's lined up there.
Yep. All right, trips to the right this time, 1 to the left, and Butler will go in motion. Sasser takes the snap. He's wanting to throw. He's throwing long down the left side. Got a man wide open. Was caught. Touchdown, Bleckley County.
That was number 15, Jacob Johnson.
He was wide open. His man, I guess, got caught looking in the backfield, and I think the defensive back went after Butler, who went in motion.
I think he did.
And Johnson just went right down the hash mark, and he didn't have a soul within 20 yards of him.
Yeah, that was number 15. Sorry, I knew it was Jacob Johnson, but I called 15 or 16 instead of 15.
So the motion by Butler drew the defensive back up on him, and Johnson just run right down the seam, wide open for the touchdown.
We have to think that the defensive back assumed he had safety help behind him, but
he did not. There's a snap, and they blow it dead. We got offside.
We got pink flags tonight.
We got a pink flag by the official on the near side here. And Coach Lasser is telling him to decline the penalty and just to run the extra point that we normally do.
Yeah, but they moved it up, and now everybody moves back again. Now we got to move. That's why they didn't want to change
James
it.
Fordham will on for the extra point. Sasser will hold it. With 5:40 go in the first quarter, the Royals strike. I ain't going to say quick, James, because we burn over half the quarter out. There's a snap. It's set down, and kick is up, and It is no good. He pushed it to the right, no good. So the score remains Bleckley 6, Lamar nothing, with 5:40 to go in the first quarter.
And you might be able to correct me, but I think that might be the first kick he's missed this year.
I'd have to go back and look. I'm not sure.
Maybe a field goal, but that's I think the first extra point he's missed all year.
The other extra points we missed, we were going for 2 on.
Yeah.
So the extra point, no good by Ford, and pushed it to the right just a bit. And James, that's a pretty good drive there. You eat up over half the quarter, and then you put points on the board.
6 minutes, 20 seconds off the clock on that drive. And you do that a few more times, and defense gets some stops. We'll be in business tonight.
All right, back deep for Lamar. It was going to be number 18. Donovan Sanford, and in the middle right there is 23.
Different setup for
Joshua Driver.
Different setup for Lamar than what you see for most, and they've got 5 on the front line and then 3 about 14 yards back, and they've got another 3, 1, 2, 3, about 15 yards back. So a little bit different setup. They, based on the way we kick it, it's going to hit that back group, or it's going to line up somewhere and land somewhere in between those two.
And number 6. Ty Jones is also back deep. The 3 guys back deep around the 12-yard line. When you looking, it's a short kick, and one of their up men took it up around about 33. I'm sorry, I was looking down, didn't even see him kick
I didn't realize you were looking down.
Yeah, I was looking at my roster. I didn't realize they done blew it in and he kicked it.
Yeah, he took it about the 10 and returned it. Got caught up in the middle and taken down at the 35 is where they're going to mark it.
So Lamar County had it 1st and 10 from their own 35. Pretty good field position here with 5:33 to go in the quarter. Bleckley leads it 6-0 on the 32-yard touchdown pass from Dominic Sassler to Johnson. And quarterback for Lamar County is that number 1. That is number 1, Bateman, lined up in the shotgun. Nobody in the backfield. He's got twins on each side and a tight end right here on the left. So Bateman in the shotgun. They're running the spread as well. He takes it, and he's going to throw on first down. Throws over the middle of the field. Got a man up and overthrew him right around midfield. And that was number 9.
He's on the second page.
Boy, when you get these off Max Preps, this is what you have. That is Christian Bostic. Had about a step on one of our guys, but the pass was over his head. Bateman again.
He didn't outthrow him by much.
He's got Jones in the backfield with him now. Ty Jones, not the tallest guy in the world, but he's playing running back. Bateman will take it, and he throws out right at the line of scrimmage, complete a screen, but he's not going to get much. We're all over that. He might have got a yard, maybe 2 on the play. He's going to be 3rd down right there.
Yeah, we read that real well, and he tried to cut back in, and there wasn't anywhere to go, and he tried to cut back out, and we had guys there.
Yeah, if he got a yard to the 36, it'll be 3rd and 9 right there for the Trojans. Clock running, we're about to reach the 5-minute mark here in the first quarter. And Bleckley leads it 6-0. And Bateman's in the shotgun, trips to the left, one got to the right, and Jones is in the backfield with him. 3rd down and 9. We got 4-man line here. I don't know if we're blitzing or not. We don't. And they fake to Jones, and Bateman's running. He's going to keep it himself, and he's hit. Let's see, the spot. Depends on the spot. They're going to give him the 1st down over the 45.
They gave him the spot because when he came around, I'm sorry I didn't catch who the tackle was, but they split it right on the line, which he looked like he got across the line based on the way they originally were going to spot it. He landed on top of the defender and flipped over him.
He did just enough for the 1st down because we hit him short of it. Like you said, James, he landed on the defender and spun out of it.
They seem to be putting the ball dead on the line every time.
So 1st and 10 from the 45. Bateman wants to throw. He's looking. No rush. He's throwing long down the left side. We got a guy. They got a guy, and it's incomplete. And it looked like the receiver had to play defensive back there, and might have got a little early contact, but no flag.
Son Jenkins looked like he was trying to get his hand free to make a catch and pick that off, and he just couldn't get his hand up.
Yeah, it looked like the receiver made early contact, but no penalty down there. It's going to be 2nd and 10 from the 45 with 4:19 to go in the first quarter. Bleckley leads 6-0. And Lamar quickly to the line. Bateman will go shotgun again. He'll put twins on each side. Nobody in the backfield with him. Looks like they want to throw the ball and throw it off in here. Bateman takes it, quick step, throws out in the flat. It's complete up around midfield to number 23, and he stretches for the first down. And they're going to give him a favorable spot.
They gave him a very favorable spot.
Right,
he did not even reach 45. That far.
That was number 23 for them.
His reach might have been half a yard short, but they went ahead and moved it up and over.
It is a first down right at the Bleckley 45, tipping the ball, touching the 45, and that's where they had to get to. And that was Driver on the reception. So Lamar on the move now. Bateman shotgun again, nobody in the backfield with him. And hard count, we're going to jump off sides and give them 5 free yards here.
Yep, so it looks like the white hat has a yellow flag, and the others might, or at least the two side guys both have a pink flags.
So the penalty goes up to the Bleckley 40, be 1st and 5 right there. Lamar trying to answer the Bleckley touchdown drive, and they're moving it. They're in our territory with 4:01 to go in the first quarter. Bleckley leads at 6-0. And 1st and 5 now. Bateman again in shotgun. Nobody in the backfield with him. He has strips to the left, one to the right. Jones is actually at an H-back over there. Long count. Bateman takes it and flag down. He hands off on a jet sweep to number 6, Jones. And he's going to get it to about the Bleckley 32, but there's a flag right at the line of scrimmage. That may be an illegal formation because he threw it right time they snapped it. Yeah, we had a illegal formation on Lamar there. They didn't have enough people on the line of scrimmage, I don't think. So we go back to 1st and 10 now instead of 1st and 5. So we're right back where we started.
Yeah, so basically those two cancel each other out.
Yeah, they had 3 receivers over here, and one of them probably should have been on the line, and he wasn't.
Yeah, you remember last week they put 4 wide on one side at one point, and the inside guy was covered up.
So it's 1st and 10 from the Bleckley 45. Now, the down marker's got 2nd down, but it's 1st down. They're going to have to correct that. Bateman shotgun. He takes it. He's going to keep it himself, trying to get around the right side, and we stretch it out, and they run him out of bounds. Eventually, he turned the corner. They say he stepped out right at the line of scrimmage. I think they did, right at the down marker.
That's where they got him, but he kept running all the way up to the 1st down before he finally stopped.
Is there a flag over there? Because the officials are talking.
Yeah, the white hat ran over there and talked to the official over there. I talked to the coach, and I guess the coach is probably complaining about something we're doing.
Well, they're saying 3rd down, James. Did I miss a play? Because I thought it was only 2nd down. Because they had offsides on 1st down, and then they had.
I think that might be what the coach is arguing about.
And then they had illegal formation on 1st down, so you play both of those over. Now, I'm thinking it should be 2nd and 9. They got 3rd and 9 on the down marker over there.
And I would bet that's what the conversation is. And now here we go.
Now we're going to get together and talk this over.
Go get some chips, get something to drink, come back in about 10 minutes the way that these conversations go.
Now, let's hope this isn't the same crew from a couple of weeks ago where they talked and talked and talked and talked.
And it didn't even matter that time because all it was a question of did he have an illegal number or not? I mean, did he have an eligible number or not? And it looks like they may have agreed that it's 3rd down.
Yeah, the Lamar coach is not happy, and I really can't blame him because I think he's right. He's going to talk to the white hat. He called a timeout to talk to him. James,
here's the thing.
Unless I'm mistaken, I think he's right.
Well,
it should be 2nd down.
And if he explains to the white hat, there was a penalty on 1st down. At first there was an offsides on Bleckley. Then there was a false start, illegal formation, whatever it was, on them. It went forward, went back, never played it down, and then you had that run just then.
So it should be 2nd down.
It should be 2nd down, not 3rd.
So I think he's right. And if they don't change this, it'll be a huge break for Bleckley. But I think they're going to talk it over again, James. So they may change this and get it correct.
I mean, if we need to go to video replay, I guess we could do that too. But I can feel the coach's frustration here because I've been even though it wasn't high school, I've been in that situation where you're talking to the coach and or to the official, and it's like, look, here's what happened, and they say no.
Well, as a former official, to keep up with the downs, you're supposed to have that little rubber band thing on your hand. And you change it every time a down is played legally.
Yeah.
Now, we have penalties. Of course, you don't change it. And so every official out there is supposed to have one. That way, if somebody does miss a down, somebody can correct him. Now, let's see what happens.
6 officials, one of them has to get it right.
Did they change it?
And tell the rest of them that they're wrong.
Lamar coach backed off.
They backed it out.
And they did get it right.
But he has burned a timeout.
Yeah, like it or not, they did get it right. It is second down. And I think Coach Lasser can do it second down too, so he's not putting up an argument.
Oh, Coach Lasser right there.
So it'll be second down and 9. It's not third down. And Lamar will bring them up to the line here with 3:12 to go in the first quarter. And we're waiting on the official to blow it in. Play clock is running, but I don't think he's blowing in.
Coach
yet.
Lasser's calling a timeout because he's questioning it. I think now.
He's still saying third down.
He was talking and didn't realize. So now we're going to burn a timeout to discuss this.
Yeah, and I see Coach Lasser wanting to understand why he's wanting to know why they changed it, but I still think they got it right. I think it's second down. I'm pretty sure it is. Well,
we can always go to video replay and see as well.
I mean, they only ran 2 plays, and both of them. One of them was penalties, so you played that over, and then the next play was. But we'll see what they do. And James probably got a moment here. We got a break in action.
We need to thank our sponsor first of all, Nobles Net. Chris Nobles. Nobles Net will help you get internet. If you can't get internet, give Chris a call. He provided internet for us all last year and this year. 478-308-0596. Again, 478-308-0596. Also, don't forget about the fireworks to follow tonight. And we will have the video playing along with the audio for the halftime homecoming announcement.
All right, second and 9 now. Lamar County up to the line. Bateman in the shotgun. He's got a running back right behind him. Can't see his number. Maybe Jones. Hard count. We jump, but we don't break the neutral zone. Bateman takes a snap and he gives it to Jones. Oh, he fakes and he throws in the middle. It's complete. No, incomplete. He had a man running a little, kind of a slant, a deep slant, really up around the 30. Incomplete though.
And I did say take 6 minutes. It was actually 4.5. That for before they got it right and came back. So
it's gonna be third down and 9. Now we're at third down. 3:08 to go in the quarter. Bleckley up 6-0. And Lamar County, probably depends on what they do here on third down, if it's 4-down territory or not. Bateman in the shotgun. He's got trips to the left, one guy right, and that's Jones in the backfield with him. And they got all 3 of these guys off the linebacker. This may be another penalty. Nope, they give it to Jones on the stretch play or the replay, and not much. And I believe they missed that, James. All 3 of these receivers were off the line.
Yeah, they did not have 7 on the line.
Bateman and Jones, you had 5 in the backfield, but
and those for those of y'all at home that are wondering how you determine that, the helmet has to be even with the. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe it's even with the butt of the quarterback. I mean, of the center,
right, and
or in front.
All right, fourth down and about 6 from the 41. They're going to go for it. At least their line. There's a flag down.
And they got a false start on them.
False start on Lamar. The umpire threw it.
They were trying to get us jump, and they jumped. So that's going to back them back up to 4th and 11.
4th and about 11. But there's the 3 receivers. None of them were on the line.
Yeah.
Apparently the officials just missed that, and now they're going to line up the punt.
Yeah, so
they're a punt now.
They were going to go for it. I think they were just going to try and get us to jump and maybe get it down to a 4th and 1 and then go for it. But
we got Mobley and Jenkins back deep, and their punter is number 49 for them?
Or
number 48?
Can you see what number that is?
So number 48, I believe. Haygood. He's listed as a punter. Yeah. 48. High snap, but he gets it off. Pretty good punt. And it hits on about the Bleckley 20 and bounces to the side, and they're going to roll it and down and around the 17-yard line. It's Haywood, number 48 on the punt. So the Royals hold after Lamar picks up a couple of first downs.
Lamar used up 3 minutes and 15 seconds on the clock, but after running 6 minutes and 20 seconds off on the first drive, the Royals come back out a little bit further back at the 18 to start their second drive.
It's 2:25 to go in the quarter.
One note on a change on the line, we've got Zeb Dubois in at center. Bo Dubois out this week.
Sasser takes a snap and gives it to Stevens on the read, and he bounces over the 20 to about the 21.
Zeb's the starting left guard, so usually over there by Mims, so a little bit of shifting on the line, and we see if we can get those numbers on who's in there.
Gain of about 3 up to the 21. Going to be second down and 7. And they put Mims over on the left, on the right side as the tight end now, James, or he's at least in the position.
Yeah.
He's wearing the line of numbers. So
well, he's covered. He's covered up by the wide receiver.
He's not going to go out anyway. He's over there just for protection. And Sasser's in the shotgun with twins to the right, one to the left, and Stevens in the backfield. And he gets to Stevens on the stretch play. He cuts back in the middle, spins off one guy, gets over to 25 to about the 26. It's going to be third down and about 2 right there.
Number 7, Braden Pines, lowered to try and make the hit on him, and Stevens just rolled right off of him.
What's our viewer up to so far?
58 viewers right now.
58. All right. We need more than that, folks.
Tell your friends to watch it.
A lot of them may be here tonight. All right, third down and about 2 from the 26 for the Royals. Sasser shotgun again, twins to the left, one to the right. He takes it and he gives it to Stevens on the replay, and he's going to get the first down, pulling the guy with him, and finally brought down up around the 33 or 34-yard line. It's going to be first and 10 Royals right there as we 1:04 to go. They'll start it as soon as they set the chains.
And he ran off, hopefully just a little stinger there where he hit somebody, but he ran off with his arm kind of dangling, and now he's grabbing his...
Well, he's having helmet issues earlier.
Well, he's grabbing his arm now. Looks like he might have been in a little bit of pain. Hopefully just a stinger, and they're going to jump off sides.
The official with the strongest arm so far is the one who just threw that flag on the far side. He threw it about 50 feet in the air before it came down.
That was number 58, jumped off sides, and definitely cleared the neutral zone.
And the penalty is up to the Bleckley 39 to be first and 5 right there as we're under a minute now, so probably run a couple more plays into the quarter will end. Bleckley up 6-0. First and 5 from 39. Sasser shotgun. He takes it. He fakes. He's wanting to throw. Throws a slant, and it's complete. No, he's complete to Brown. He had it for a moment, but he got leveled by one of their defensive backs, and he dropped it, so incomplete. Pretty good throw by Sasser, though. Hit him right in the numbers, but Brown took a pop.
Yeah, he did.
Number 7 for them, who is Hines. He laid the wood to him. It's going to be second and 5 from the 39 with 40 seconds to go in the quarter. Bleckley up 6-0. Sasser in the shotgun again, twins to the left, one right. Butler in the backfield. He takes it and he gives it to Butler on the read, and he's dancing around looking for a hole. Bounces up to the outside and not going to get much, up to about the 42, maybe the 43. It's going to be third down and about 2, maybe a little bit more than 2 for the first down here.
And I haven't been able to track it down yet, but Raleigh told me that Butler's performance so far this year has earned him at least a 1-star in recruiting for the class of 23.
It's at the 42, going to be third down and 2. Got to get to the 44 for the first down, and 33 seconds as he got out of bounds. The clock will stop right there, so we're going to run a couple more plays. Sasser in the shotgun again, twins left, one right. Butler in the backfield with him. He takes it. He fakes the Butler. He throws there. It's complete. It's right at the 45. He breaks one tackle and gets up to about the 46. But it will be a first down for the Royals.
Yeah, when he caught that ball, he had the first down, and he went back just a yard and was right at the stick, and luckily able to pick up another 2 yards after that.
First and 10 from the 46. And Stevens still not back in there. Matter of fact, I see him walking on the sideline down there, or I did. I don't know where he went.
Yeah, like I said, I think the way he was holding his arm, it looked like it was just a stinger. Probably just hit his shoulder wrong when he made that contact because he got taken down by 4 guys. So
Sasser in the shotgun. He takes it. He gives it to Butler on the read right at the middle. Trying to spin off a guy and gets hit by a couple more and still trying to fight for yardage. And they had around the 48.
He had 3 guys wrapping him up. He spun around into 3 more.
And the quarter's going to end right there with the score. Bleckley 6, Lamar nothing, heading to the second quarter. And James, while we got a minute, I'd like to recognize we had an unfortunate this week. We lost a big Bleckley County athletic supporter. A supporter of Bleckley County Athletics, let me say it that way. Mr. Ben Dykes. I don't know if you knew Mr. Ben.
No, I did. I didn't know that.
He passed away.
Did not know that.
I want to say Wednesday afternoon, maybe.
He was a big. He told me lots of great stories. About when he played football at Middle Georgia back in the 50s. He played. He told me about a game where Middle Georgia went down to South Georgia when Bobby Bowden was the coach down there, and Bobby Bowden fed them. Fed him the same thing. He fed his players every game before the game, which was peanut butter sandwiches. Always had great stories to tell.
Yeah. Anybody in Bleckley County does not know or did not know Mr. Ben Dykes, you were missing a treat because he was definitely one of a kind. He was high character gentleman. I don't think he ever met a stranger because he would talk to anybody that would stand there and listen to him.
Oh yeah.
And every time I talked with him, he was such a pleasure to talk with.
Yeah.
He knew so much, and he loved Bleckley County. He loved the high school. He loved the sports teams up here.
I met him shortly after I got down here, and he had good history to tell me about Middle Georgia sports, but also Bleckley County sports in general. So,
and we'll talk a little bit more about Mr. Ben later on because like I said, he was just a big asset to the Bleckley County community. All right, we're ready to go. 2nd and 8. Sasser takes the snap, rolling to his left, looking to throw, going long, trying to get Mobley down there. He's got him up around the 25, and he's run out of bounds inside the 20. And big pass play from Sasser to Mobley. And it'll be 1st and 10 Bleckley from about the 20-yard line, maybe just inside the 20.
They marked him at the 19, it looks like. And the guy on the other side is going to the 20.
Well, they marked him right on the 20.
Oh, he got inside. He got down to about the 18, but the official downfield was trying to go get the ball before he went and marked it. The other one came up and marked him short of where he actually went out.
So it's 1st and 10 from the 20. Sasser
We're going to see
again.
Jackson,
right.
number 4, come out. I'm sorry, Mays.
And he gives it to Butler on the read, trying to get him on the right tackle, and he's spinning, or try to spin and couldn't, and they're going to bring him down around the 17 from a gain of about 3. I got a good story about Mr. Ben. We get a moment to tell you. You'll love it.
We had T.J. Mays run on late on that lineup, and Mays been a defensive back most of the year. Went in. Remember he went in at wide receiver and got a false start pretty quick last week. So.
It's 2nd and about 8. He only got 2 up to about the 18-yard line. I thought he got a little bit more than that, but apparently his knee went down before he actually went down. Just underway in the 2nd quarter. Bleckley 6-0. Sasser takes it. He gives it to Butler again, and Lamar's all over that. Not much at all, maybe a yard. It's going to be 3rd down and about 7 now. Yeah, again, condolences and our prayers going out to the family of Mr. Ben Dykes. He will be greatly missed around here. He had recently moved into the assisted living facility up down the street here, and
I heard we lost a few people there.
His health had declined recently, and but like I said, he will be missed. Sasser in the shotgun. He takes the snap, rolling left, still looking. Now he's going to pull it down and run with it. He's over to 15. He's at the 10 and gets nailed.
No, he's tried to slide.
There comes a flag.
No, he tried to slide the way he went down.
I don't know if they're going to call a late hit or not. But
I think it's a late hit because he slid and still got hit.
Yeah, he went down hard no matter how he went down.
Oh, yeah.
But he got the 1st down inside the 10.
I guess the good thing is he went down hard of his own choice, but then he did get hit afterwards.
The way he went down, it looked
like he got clotheslined. Yeah.
They're waving the flag off. It will be 1st and goal from about the 8.
But good motors, good legs use there by Sasser, deciding to pull that down and run with it.
So it's 1st and goal from the 8 with 10:28 to go in the half, and it's Bleckley 6, Lamar nothing, but we're threatening again here. And both teams are really 8 o'clock. This is just our 2nd drive. Lamar's only had it once in the entire game, so both teams eating clock as they move the ball. Sasser takes the snap. He's going to keep it himself. Trying to get it in the middle. He's inside the 5, and going to be 2nd and goal right there. That was just a design run all the way. Sasser didn't even fake. He took it and took off.
Well, we're at 14 minutes of game time, and Lamar's had the ball for a total of 3 minutes and 15 seconds. The rest of that 14 minutes all belongs. 10 minutes and 45 seconds belongs to the Royals.
They mark it right on the 5. This is our 2nd drive, and they've had it once.
Yeah.
And we're in the 2nd quarter. 2nd goal from the 5. Sasser shotgun with Butler in the backfield with him. He takes it, and he gives it to Butler on the read right in the middle. He hits hard, but he's still going forward. He's moving the pile. He got hit hard, but the guy that hit him went backwards. Butler didn't. And looks like it's going to be about the 3, 3rd and goal from about the 3 maybe.
Yeah, so far we have about, 75 yards of offense on the first drive, and we've got about, I think we started, the 18?
Yeah, we're on the 18-yard line.
So minus 82, minus 79 yards so far, so 154 yards of offense, and
only 2 drives, and it's 6-0.
Yeah, and we're coming up on
about the 9-minute mark almost.
Yeah, we've got about 12 minutes.
Sasser takes it. He fakes the Butler. He's rolling to his right. He throws in the back of the end zone. Incomplete.
It was tipped off the hands of Mullis and almost picked off twice there.
Yeah,
so.
I thought Mullis just dropped it, but he took off his hands, and you're right. They were fighting for an interception back there. And I thought Sasser was going to keep it and run it, but he decided to throw, which I don't know if he would have made it anyway, because Lamar did kind of close on it.
Yeah, he possibly could have, because he had somebody right there in front of him that he had to throw over. He possibly could have tucked it and turned it upfield and got there, but...
And we're going to try a field goal here from James Fordham, pretty much an extra point, except he's kicking from the hash. It'll be sit on the 10. It'll be a 20-yard attempt for Fordham. Sasser will hold it. There's a snap, set down, kick is up, and it is good this time. So that makes the score 9-0 on the 20-yard field goal from James Fordham. James, what I was saying about Mr. Ben Dykes, if you ever went to a Royal baseball game recently, before his health got bad, he would come to the baseball game, and he would talk to everybody there on the Bleckley side that he knew, which was pretty much everybody. Yeah. And once he got through talking to everybody there, he would go to the visitor side and talk to folks over there whether he knew them or not. And by the time he got his seat, which he had him a reserve seat right behind home plate, by the time he got to his seat, it was about the 3rd inning or later. And I'm like, Mr. Ben, you missed half the game, but that's just the way he was. Right. Everybody loved him. And he, like I said, he would be missed. Mr. Ben Dykes passed away this past week, or this past Wednesday. But he was a character, and he was one of a kind, as they say. All right, James Fordham will kick it off for the Royals. 8:54 to go in the half. Bleckley leads at 9-0, and back deep for Lamar. Jones is back deep. Number 23.
Number 18, Donovan
Driver is back deep. And it will be Jones, number 6, at the 12. He's at the 15, the 20, 25, 30, and tripped up over the 30 at about the 33-yard line. Jones, not the biggest guy in the world, but...
Jones listed at 5'6", 160 pounds. He actually got landed on by number 50 right there at the end for them, which he lists... No, they don't have his height or weight listed, but...
And they... mark it at the 33, so Lamar County will have it right there with 8:48 to go in the half. Bleckley up 9-0, and this is their only second time touching the football. We've had it twice, and we're almost halfway through the second quarter. So
yeah, 15 minutes of game time here, and we've held it for all but 3:15 of it so far.
When they had it, they picked up like 3 first downs and ate up clock as well. They ended up having a punt, but both times we've had it, we had long drives that time-consuming, and we got points out of both drives. Bateman in the shotgun. He'll take it, and they blow it dead.
Looks like we're going to have to delay a game. Timeout. You can see their coaches jumping up and down telling them to snap it as the clock, and I looked over. When I saw that, I looked over and the clock said 0, but they called a timeout beforehand.
Yeah, so they called a timeout to save the penalty, but even though he did snap it, it'll be 1st and 10. They'll have 1 timeout remaining.
I will say this timeout, just like every other, just like the rest of the game, is brought to you by Nobles Net. Nobles Net helps people get internet who can't get internet. Call Chris Nobles at Nobles Net, 478-308-0596 if you need internet. Again, that's 478-308-0596. Don't forget to stay with us afterwards. We're going to show the fireworks show presented by the Bleckley, Cochran-Bleckley Chamber of Commerce, which will follow the game immediately after. We'll try and get our words in and then move the camera so you'll be able to see the fireworks show. If you're coming out, find a parking spot. It's going to be at the it's going to be shot from the construction site for the new primary school. So make sure you get where you can see the sky above that area.
All right, Lamar ready to go. They're up to the line with 8:47 to go in the half. 1st and 10 from their own 33. Bateman will send Jones in motion. And he'll fake it to Jones, keep himself flagged down. We're going to sack Bateman behind the line, back around the 30.
It's going to be against them based on where it landed.
It may be an illegal formation. Yep, it was. That would be. Now I think Coach Lasser will probably decline this.
That'll be declined based on where they're spotting it. It's about
be just inside the 31. Looks like loss of about 2.5 maybe. Of course, they hadn't given Yeah, now you do say decline. It will be second down and about 12 for Lamar.
It looked like he lost a little bit more than that, but they gave him forward progress for a 2-yard loss.
Yeah, he faked it to Jones and tried to run a quarterback keeper up the middle, and we were all over it. So second and about 12 and a half. He lost just inside the 31 there, and they got to get up to our 40, to their 43 rather. So second down and about 12 and a half to go, and 8:40 to go in a half.
Be sure to stay tuned for halftime. They present the homecoming queen. Marius Mims, number 65, was named the homecoming king today at the pep rally.
James, I just saw something, and I'll elaborate on that in just a moment after this play. Bateman will come up to the line in shotgun. He has twins to the right, one guy to the left, even though he's not really spread out. He's kind of tucked inside the hash there, and Jones in the backfield with him. Bateman's going to take it and roll to his left, looking to throw. Throws it out to the receiver out there. He's complete up around the 31, and he's going to be brought down right there. No gain on the play unless they give him forward progress.
Willie Harris got a big hit right when the ball was released.
Yeah, he nailed Bateman. I was watching it, and it wasn't late. He was hitting him as he threw it.
Bateman dropped back about 3 or 4 yards.
Yeah. And they gave him a yard gain to the 32. Going to be third down and 11.
Based on the lack of music, I'm going to guess that's what that was about.
The official was over here talking to our coaches, and I'll say more on that in just a moment. What I saw was not what you want to see.
Yeah, we saw some hands waving.
Third and 11 now. Bateman shotgun, twins to the right, one to the left, and that's number 40 in the backfield with him now. I'll get his name in just a moment. And he'll send Jones in motion, who is a slot guy. Bateman takes it. He's wanting to throw. He's looking out. He's rolling to his right. And he's going along down the right side. He's going to overthrow everybody.
Yeah, receiver
stopped right around their 45, or our 45.
40 was Antonio Altman.
Okay, Altman was the running back. Yeah, remember, their receiver stopped about our 40, and the ball landed about the 30 down there.
Yeah, and our DB stopped when the receiver stopped. And, if he had thrown a comeback, he probably could have hit him. But he threw it downfield right as the receiver stopped. So
yeah, about the music, the official came over and said something to our coaching staff, and Coach Lassiter was about to have an aneurysm down there because he's already said he's not taking a penalty for the music, and he sent word up, and the music is now stopped. There's a snap to the punter, Hayward, and he gets it off. Pretty good punt, fair catch called by Mobley. Did he hit him or hit the Lamar guy?
No, he hit the Lamar guy. It's going to be
bounced about a mile backwards. And they had a player pick it up, but it's going to be our ball. It hit the Lamar guy right in the head, I think.
Well, it's going to be a 15-yard, I guess it's 15 in high school for interference with the catch.
I think so, yeah. He didn't give Mobley room enough to catch it. He was standing probably about 6 inches from him, and the ball hit the Lamar guy right in the head.
They only ran 1:21 off the clock in that possession.
Well, they had one play out of bounds, and they had a penalty, and then they threw incomplete. So yeah.
So it's easier to keep up with theirs right now than ours. So that's.
Boy, the penalty goes all the way to the Lamar 45-yard line.
Well, and the defender just ran up in front of him, but it's not like in the pros or high school where that ball. I mean, college where that ball is pretty much coming straight down. This ball had an angle on it still, and you got to give him the opportunity to catch the ball. So,
first and 10 from the Lamar 45. Great field position for the Royals here. We lead it 9-0 with 7:33 to go in the half. And Sasser's in the shotgun. He's got twins on each side with Butler in the backfield with him. Haven't seen Stevens back out there yet. And he's going to give it to Butler on the read. Right in the middle. Got room over to 40, over to 35, over to 25. And breaks one tackle over to 20 and down around the 18. So big run by Butler.
Yeah, number 23 driver grabbed him and just spun around his legs, but it was enough to give Pines a chance to bring him down.
They're playing the music now, James, but they're cutting it off a lot quicker than normal.
Well, when you're on offense, when your team's on offense, it's not a chance for a penalty. But when the other team's on offense, you got to stop it.
Yes, sir. Sasser on the shotgun, first and 10 from the 18. Takes the snap, and he gives it to Butler again. Same play. Butler over to 15, got tripped up on behind. He gets it about the 13, maybe the 12.
Number 19, Josh Wright, pulled him down there.
And they mark it at the 13. Gain of about 5. It'll be second down and 5 right there. With 6:55 and counting to go in a half. Bleckley up 9-0, but we're driving again here.
And Lamar County side has gotten a little bit more crowded.
Yeah, they've had a few more fans come in.
Not a lot more crowded.
Sasser shotgun, second and 5. He gives it to Butler again. Same play. Butler over to 10. He ran into his own man and brought down at the 5. He ran into Mobley.
He hadn't run into Mobley. He was in the end zone.
Yeah, he would have scored, but Mobley trying to block for him, and Butler went to dodge the guy he was blocking. He ran right into Mobley, so credit Mobley with a tackle on the play. Actually, he gets a block and a tackle on the play,
It's
right?
going to be a timeout by Lamar.
Lamar calls their last timeout. That was their final timeout.
Yeah, they burned one trying to get that from third down back to second down earlier.
And then they called time on their last drive
to
save a penalty, and then now this one.
Yeah.
And we burned one.
And again, their time of possession so far has been about 4 minutes and 4 minutes and 36 seconds, I think it was. So the rest of the time tonight has been our ball.
And James, again, I'd like to mention this. We had another gentleman pass away that used to be part of our broadcasting, Mr. Buddy Leach. I don't know if you knew Buddy or not. He was with the radio station for years. He did Wilcox County football.
Okay.
And he did it up until he contracted the dreaded C word a couple years ago. And his health got where he couldn't do it anymore. But he actually worked for the radio station several years. He worked for Channel 24 not long ago, too.
Okay.
I think in sales, I believe. But he did Wilcox County football on the radio for years, and he passed away earlier today from a long battle with cancer. So I've known Buddy for years. I actually worked a couple of football games with him. He did a couple of Bleckley games with me, and a couple of baseball too. So our condolences and prayers go out to his family and his wife Dot, who was by his side the whole time, and gonna miss old Buddy too. He was a good guy, and like I said, his career was in radio and TV. And he was good at what he did. So lost two good men this week in the sports community here. It's going to be first and goal for the Royals from the 6. It's where they put it down there. I thought he got to the 5. 6:36 to go in the half. Sasser in the shotgun. Butler right behind him. And Eli Mullis will flop over to the left side as the H-back. And they give it to Butler right behind him, and he's tiptoeing around, and he's not going to get much. He might have got back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. That'll be second and goal right there. There's a flag down over on the far side. I did not see it, but I see it now. And it's going to be illegal motion on Bleckley, looks like. Yep, illegal motion on Bleckley. May have been, but Mullis may have started to the line a little bit early there. May have been. He's the only one that was moving. And let's see if Lamar takes this penalty or takes the play. They're going to take the penalty and move it back to the 11. It's going to be second and goal from there.
And that looks like Stevens coming back in there.
I beg your pardon, be first and goal from there with the penalty. So we'll have, as they did take the penalty. And Stevens is back in there. And the Royals looking to the sideline for the play now. Play clock at 15. And we finally get to the line. We may have to hurry. We're down to 10. Sasser in the shotgun. Twins left, one right. Stevens in the backfield. And he gives it to Stevens on the replay. And he's up the middle, and he's fighting for yardage, and going to get around the 6-yard line.
Kind of ran into a couple of our
He may have
guys.
got the penalty yardage back. It's going to be second and goal right there. You know, if he had when he stepped to his left, as he got past the line of scrimmage, if he steps to his right, he may have scored because there was an opening there.
Well, he kind of ran into the back of Mims and a couple other guys, and I think if he runs into the back of Mims, he's probably not going much else.
And they put it just outside the 6, almost at the 7, be second and goal right there. Clock at 5:35 and counting. And Sasser again brings him up in shotgun. Stevens in the backfield with him. And he'll fake to Stevens, and he's rolling left, throwing in towards the end zone. It's complete, but the receiver fell down around the 2-yard line. Is that Mullis? Eli Mullis?
Catch by Mullis, and they're going to put him at the, looks like the 3 maybe?
Yeah, he keeps his feet, he scores, but the throw was a little bit low.
I don't know where the umpire was going because he walked back to like the 7 and then turned around and walked back up.
It'll be third and goal from the 3. The throw was a little bit low, and Mullis had to go low to catch it, and he just couldn't keep his feet and slid down. It's going to be third and goal now. We really
it was a good sliding catch, though.
We'd have loved to get a touchdown here. A field goal was good, but a touchdown is a lot better.
Yeah.
Third and goal from the 3, Sasser in the shotgun. He gives it to Stevens, and Stevens trying to bounce around the right side. He's at the goal line. Touchdown, Bleckley County! He was fighting, and he finally got in there. So the Royals, are we going to go for 2 here, or are we going? I'm going to kick it. Fordham's going on field. We're going to kick it.
Yeah, so we'll kick it after that field goal. If we hadn't gotten the field goal, I think we probably would have gone for 2. But
so James Fordham on for the extra point. We had 4:43 to go in the half. It's 15-0 Bleckley with the extra point to come.
So 3 drives so far tonight, 2 touchdowns and a field goal.
And they get to stop us. There's the snap. It's set down. Kick is up, and it is good. So with 4:43 to go in the half, Bleckley leads it now 16-0.
Yeah, while we got a second here too, let me throw out one more set of condolences to the family of Mr. William Schilling Jr.
Mr. Schilling. I knew him too.
Dr. Bill's father. Send out our condolences to Dr. Bill and his family and the loss of his father. I've known Dr. Bill for a few years since I've been out here, and most people do. So, just want to make sure we pass on our condolences to him for the loss of his father this week. So,
we've had several people pass away this week.
Yeah.
Fordham will kick off for the Royals now with 4:43 to go in the half, and Jones is back deep. Wiltshire. Let's see, who's number 23? Driver's back deep.
95 viewers now. Make sure you tell your friends that if they want to see the halftime homecoming presentation.
They're making their way down on the field now.
Yeah, make sure you get in and join us. We'll have it on for halftime.
All right, Fordham approaches the ball. And a line drive kick. Jones watches, go out of bounds around the 10. And if they take it on the 35, they'll have a pretty good field position.
Yeah, it's the same starting position they had last time when we kicked off as 35. So I doubt they'll make us re-kick.
And let's see. Well, looks like we're going to re-kick it because our kicking team's staying out there.
And the White Hat didn't come down. The White Hat actually didn't make that signal.
They moved it back to the 35.
Did you notice that? White Hat didn't actually make that signal. That was
that's the way it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
When I officiate it, if you had the out of bounds penalty, then the official right here gives the signal at midfield.
I've never noticed that, I guess.
Yeah, you really don't, but that is the proper way to do that. That's the proper mechanics there. And as we said, the homecoming court has made their way down to the field on the far end zone down there. So one of those young ladies, James, will be fortunate enough to be crowned homecoming queen tonight. And I have no idea who it's going to be. But like we said, one of those young ladies will have a thrill of a lifetime here in just a few moments. So Fordham will kick it off again from the 35, and high end over end kick. Jones will field it about the 16, running to his left. He's at the 20, and he's running sideways, and we're going to bring him down behind around the 15, but they're going to give him far progress.
Gave him to the 20. The guy on this side is getting to the 21. I don't know what the guy on the other side is doing.
There's a flag down over.
He's got a block in the back. Okay, he's got a block in the back on the other side.
He's laying at about the 23-yard line.
He gave a signal on both sides.
So they'll back it up 10 from the end of the run.
Well, half the distance.
They mark it back to the 8-yard line,
distance.
or to the 7-yard line. About the 8, looks like. It was a block in the back. With 4:36 to go in the half, Bleckley leads 16-0.
Yeah, so what could have been a ball at the 35-yard line, they're now at the 8. So really a 27-yard penalty by them making us re-kick it.
So 1st and 10 from about the 8.
We'll take it though.
Yeah, with 4:36 to go. And as I said, the homecoming young ladies are down in the corner down there. And like I said, one of those young ladies is going to have a thrill of a lifetime here shortly. All right, Bateman in the shotgun. Nobody in the backfield with him this time. You got twins on each side. And now they run a guy on late. That may be Jones, the running back. I can't tell if that's him or not. No, it's not Jones. But he isn't getting in the backfield. No, he's going off as an H-back, whoever that young man is. Bateman takes it. He's going to keep it himself, run around the end. That's not Bateman. That's number 3 now. They got a new quarterback in there.
C.J. Allen.
He is listed as a running back, but he lined up in the shotgun and just took out. I guess you can call it a wildcat.
Yeah, they didn't put anybody in the backfield with him, so he may have just been lining up for the direct snap.
Wildcat run, yeah.
Bateman running back in.
Now, number 1, quarterback. So they just run a wildcat out of that with Allen. He got 8 yards. It could be second about 1.5 yards. He almost got 9. Actually, he did get about 9.
Actually, is that Bateman in the backfield?
Bateman is lined up here in the slot here. Okay, so Allen still takes the direct snap. He's going to keep it around the right side this time. When we miss him in the backfield and we don't miss him the second time, he's going to lose yardage back to about the 16-yard line.
Willie Harris had a shot at him and couldn't wrap him up.
Yeah, Bateman lined up in the slot, and Allen just took the direct snap and went around the right. And they mark it on the 17. It's going to be third down and about 1 yard. He gave him no gain on the play. And the clock running at 3:35. Bleckley up 16-0. So third man, they're stopping. They called it another timeout. I didn't think they had one.
They may have given them that timeout back.
Penalty on the down.
Yeah, on the down questions.
Well, that's definitely their last timeout.
But we had to spend a timeout to get that question, to get that question explained and reviewed.
Yeah, apparently they just gave it back to them because that's definitely their last timeout.
Have we used another timeout?
Yeah, but we.
Okay, so they must have given it back to us too. So we have, because we still have 2 on the board.
Well, I think that's one we called was on the discussion on that down thing. I didn't think we called another one. But anyway, they have it third about a little bit over 1 yard from just at the 17-yard line.
We've topped the century mark here at 107. So, like I said, on viewers, be sure to call your friends and everybody if they want to see the homecoming halftime and they're not here. We will be showing it live at halftime. It'll have sound and everything, so you can hear all the announcements of who's there and who wins, and keep up with it that way.
So that's definitely Lamar's last time out there. And it's third, like I said, about 1 yard, a little bit over 1 yard. Not quite 2. 3:26 to go in the half, and Bleckley up 16-0. And I tell you, this is a big third down for them, James, because if they don't get it, they have to punt it back to us.
Yeah,
and they do get the ball short third quarter.
Well, it'll be good. It'll be good field position if we can get the ball back at this point.
All right, here we go, and they're going to line up in a bunch formation this time. And is that Allen back there again?
Yeah, it's still Allen back there, and they put the 2 H-backs up.
Allen in the
no, that's Bateman.
Bateman, he's dead under center, and he's going to sneak it. And he forgot.
He got spun around and
first down. Yeah. He got hit short of it, but he broke through and just rolled over.
Yeah, he just kind of backpedaling there for a second, and he's going to run over to the sideline now.
He's come up favoring his left hip, looks like, but he's going to stay in the game, so he's getting the play, and he's going to come right back in. Clock running at 3:12, first down at their own 23-yard line. When he first got hit, he didn't make it, but then he just kind of wiggled through and fell backwards and rolled over. And got the first down. So Bateman will go back to quarterback now in the shotgun. He'll spin a wide out each side. 2 H-backs back there and a running back. And we're under 3 minutes. He takes it and he gives it to one of the running backs on a draw play. And he's got room. He's over to 30, over to 35, and brought down near the 40. Big run there.
That's number 40, Altman.
40, Altman. And they mark it right at the Lamar 40. Be first and 10 right there. And this is not the time for the defense to get lax, James, even though you got a lead like this.
You got a 2-score lead, 2:47 left. You want to get them a stop here and make them start it over.
They're going to get the ball in the third quarter, you're right.
Yeah, they've already picked up 32 yards on this drive.
First and 10 from their own 40. They are out of timeouts. That's a good thing for us.
Yeah.
We're at 2:32 and counting. Bateman brings them up. He's in the shotgun again. He has a wide out on each side, and there's 2 H-backs right there to his left and a running back to his left. They may run that way. And he fakes. He gives it to the running back coming back up the middle. This time Altman on a kind of a delayed counter play, and he got up to about the 42, gained about 2.
Willie Harris and Newburn that made the contact, and Slappy got in there too.
It'll be 2nd-8 from the 42-yard line. Clock running. We're reaching the 2-minute mark now. They're really no big hurry, James, even though.
Yeah, I'm not sure why. I mean, you got 2 minutes to go, and you want to get down and score. I mean.
Yeah, they're huddling up now instead of coming straight to the line that they were doing. And they're still in the huddle. We're down to 150 and counting. And they don't have any timeouts. 2nd-8 from the 42. Bateman shotgun again. He has those 2 H-backs right in front of him and a running back right behind him. A wide out on each side. He takes it, and he gives to Altman again on the draw play. They're flag down. Maybe a hold on the ball where that flag came in. He gained a couple up to about the 44. But there's going to be a hold, and you definitely want the yardage here. You don't worry about the down. You want the yardage. because the clock will steadily run. The penalty flag's laying at the 42, so they go back to about the 32.
Yeah, and it came in right at the line of scrimmage.
And it's at the 32-yard line. It's going to be second down and about 18 from out there.
Yeah, there is, but it's a certain points, I think.
And will they wind the clock? No, they will not. Yes, they will wind the clock. A minute 33 and counting here. Second down and about 18 from their own 32-yard line. Bateman's in the shotgun. Wide out on each side. He has Altman in the backfield with him. And those two H-backs just to his right. Bateman going to roll to his right to throw. He's wanting to throw a comebacker, but nobody there. Now he's going to put it down and try to run. We hit him behind the line. He breaks one tackle. We run him out of bounds around the 35. He tried to throw a comeback screen, I think, to one of those H-backs over there, but we had that covered up pretty good.
And he picked up about 3 yards, 2 or 3 yards.
Just about the 35.
Yeah.
It's going to be third down and about 15. He did go out of bounds, so the clock will stop at 1:14. Now they want to throw a comeback screen. I think one of those little up guys that was an H-back position, but we had it
all covered up.
So third and about 15 now. Minute 14 to go.
Matter of fact, I think his best option was wide receiver on the far side, but when he rolled to the right and the guy was all the way on the other side of the field, you know there's no way he's going to try to throw that ball back across.
Bateman shotgun, takes the snap, rolling to his left, looking to throw. He's looking, throwing long down the left side. We got a guy, and it's intercepted. He's at the 30. We got a guy running at the 35. He's at the 40, coming back across midfield. He's running parallel. He's over 35. That's Jenkins. He's brought down. Late flag at the 47. Maybe blocking the back on the return. You usually have that a lot. Yeah. But that ball's kind of thrown up for grabs.
Well, I think the official on this side needs to work on his arm to be closer to the guy on the other side.
Yeah, that.
He threw it and had to go kick it another 3 yards.
That was not a good throw at all. The receiver turned in and the ball went out. And it was kind of a jump ball because Jenkins just ran over and waited to come down like a punt. So you got to lay that blame at Bateman because that looked like a punt coming down. He threw it so high, and Jenkins just kind of waited for it and caught it.
Oh, yeah.
And like I said, he threw it outside, and the receiver went inside.
Yeah, that was the biggest issue is he threw it to the outside, and he had pressure. He had to get rid of it. And if he had thrown it to the inside, he might have had a shot. There was a little bit of jockeying for position down there, but Jenkins was able to get over there and make the play.
So the penalty backs us up to our 38. We would have had it over midfield there, or right around midfield. And with 59 seconds to go with 2 timeouts, let's see if Coach Lasser wants to push the envelope here. Twins to each side, Sasser in the shotgun with Butler behind him, or just to his right. And he'll send Mobley in motion. And Sasser's looking to throw. They want to throw the bubble screen over here to H, and it's threw it low, incomplete, right around the 40.
It's better to be incomplete there because at least stops the clock. You weren't going to gain anything.
Yeah,
the only thing you were going to lose is time.
Yeah, it looked like Mills was a little late getting there to block on that bubble screen like he's supposed to, but like you said, the throw was low. And if he caught it, I don't think they would have gotten much. So no gain, incomplete pass, 2nd and 10 from the 38, and with 55 seconds to go. That didn't take long at all there. Bleckley leads 16-0, and stay tuned, like James said, for the halftime show, the crowning of the homecoming queen. All right, Sasser shotgun, Twins on each side, Butler in the backfield with him. Oh, and we got 2 guys this side of the
left guard and right guard both moved.
Yep, that's going to be a 5-yard on Bleckley. Mims is pointing to Lamar. The Mims pointing to Lamar.
Well,
now they got official coming in. They're marking off on Lamar now. Another officials are going to come in, and our 2 guys moved. I saw that. I didn't see their guys move.
I don't know if they drew them off sides. Yeah, it is going to be on them.
It's going to be on Lamar. It's going to be 2nd and 5 now. Wow.
Well, the official from the far side came running in trying to say it was on us.
Did you see the signal? He put his hand behind his head. Illegal substitution on Lamar.
That's why he threw on that side.
So apparently they run on the field before we moved. All right, 2nd and 5. Sasser in the shotgun, and they're pointing to us again. Their players are.
Well, our running back leaned.
But no flag.
Fell over on one hand.
No flag. 2nd and 5.
54 seconds remaining.
Play clock at 10. Now Sasser's ready to go. 2nd and about 5 from the 43. Sasser takes the snap, drops straight back to throw. He's looking. Now he's going to roll to his right. He's going to pull it down and run. He might need to hit. He's going to throw it to the sideline. Got a guy over there, but I think it's incomplete.
If it isn't incomplete, okay.
3rd down. You couldn't tell if he caught it or not. It was a diving attempt by one of our guys over there. It may have been Mobley.
But that was about the only thing he had available right there. Everything else was covered up.
No, that was Yates, number 13.
This is one where you want to get that little dump across the middle to Mullis out of coming out.
And you want to do something maybe keep the clock running because they don't have any timeouts, and you don't want to punt it back to them here. So you need to get the first down anyway.
Yeah, even if you don't get the first down, you at least got to run about 5.5 seconds off so you can run the clock out.
If the play's under 40 when it's over, we ain't even got to snap it again.
Right.
Sasser in the shotgun, and he will give it to Butler on the read, and he's going to break out to the left side. He's going to get the first down. He's over the 50 and run out of bounds around the Lamar 45. It's going to be 1st and 10. Bleckley right there.
If you can pick up the first down, you definitely you want to get out of bounds. But if it's going to stay inbounds, if you don't get the first down, you want to stay inbounds. So.
Well, now there's a flag, illegal formation on Bleckley. I didn't see it. It's laying way over on the far side. So it's going to bring that back anyway. But we're down to 38 seconds. So James now I'd run the ball and then you ain't got to snap it.
You can be 4th and 10 or 3rd and 10.
If you just run it here.
If you run it, If you run it, you break it.
You won't have to snap it again.
Yeah, if you break it, great. If you don't, you don't have to snap it.
I mean,
you could run it all the way down to like 1 second and just try and snap off a run. See if one of your running backs can break free.
And I think Coach Lashley is going to burn the timeout here and talk it over. Or he's on the field out here.
Tying a shoe.
Okay. I thought he was wanting to talk to the official.
I'll just say, you go this play, and
he is going to talk to the official. I'm sorry.
Yeah. So you run this play, and if you pick up the first down, then you still want to push the envelope. If you don't, you might run it down to about 1 or 2 seconds, take a timeout, snap it again, and just go for something. I mean, what can it hurt?
Because with the play clock, with the game clock already under 40 seconds, you run a play and keep it in bounds. You ain't got to snap it again unless you want to, because they don't have any timeouts.
But if you come down to 4th down, you're not going to punt. The best you could do is to take something, try and heave it to the end zone. The worst you could do is let the clock run out.
Right. I mean. And I'm sure Coach Lashley knows. I don't know what he's talking to the officials for unless he's questioning that last call. But it was an illegal formation on Bleckley. The official on the far side threw it.
Yeah, I'm not sure what for, but
our receiver may not have been on the line over there. But Coach Lashley is still talking to the white hat and the two flanks there. And of course, as more times than not, you're going to lose that argument. So it's 3rd and 10 for Bleckley from their own 38-yard line. With 38 seconds to go here in the half, we lead 16-0. Now, Lamar doesn't have any timeouts, and James, they're playing a safety back at their own 35-yard line. They're playing weak. He's not going to let anybody get behind him, or at least that's what the coach told him anyway.
That's the plan.
So Sasser will come up in the shotgun, Twins right, and Butler in the backfield. And we'll see what they do here. Will they run it or try to throw it? Sasser takes it. He'll get to Butler on the read up the middle, and he's going to get the first down and more. He's over to 50, down around the 47. So that may change the
look. That will stop the clock while they move the chains.
32 seconds.
We're going to move quick to try and get another play off those.
And like you said, if he didn't get the first down, I know Coach Sasser's thinking I'm not going to snap it again. But
I think we're going to burn a timeout, maybe.
And that will be our last one. So our last timeout with 32 seconds to go. 1st and 10 from the Lamar 48. Bleckley leads 16-0 here. With 32 seconds to go in the half.
If you hurry up to the line and try and run it, you can have a chance to run it because you can still stop it with the timeout. But now you've got to essentially, if you're going to try and get in the end zone, you're going to be more likely to throw it. Although the running has been picking up, good yardage.
So it's going to be 1st and 10 when we resume play.
We expect maybe to see a screen set up of some type. It's been successful for us. See what other scores we can get tonight too.
All right. I think everybody in our region's playing tonight, I believe. Well, no, Northeast and Southwest played last night.
Yep.
But everybody played this week, I guess, what I'm trying to say. At least I think they do anyway. I know Monticello and Dodge
playing tonight.
And we're playing Lamar tonight. That's 4 teams. 2 we played last night. That's 6.
Yeah, Northeast won 40-12.
So you're looking at Washington County they're not playing tonight.
Oh, yeah, uneven number?
We got 7 region
7,
teams.
okay.
So Washington County may not be playing out. If they are, it's not a region game. 1st and 10, Bleckley now from the 48. Sasser's in the shotgun. Twins to the right, one to the left, and Butler in the backfield with him. He takes the snap, drops straight back, wanting to throw. Throws out here in the flat. It's complete to H around the 40. He's inbounds. The clock's going to run. He didn't get the first down. He's marked right at the Lamar 40 clock running at 20 seconds. They're going to have to hurry. And Sasser looks like he may want to spike it.
Umpire's taking his time, too.
Sasser wants to spike it. He's under center. And he will spike it right there. A flag down. Well, I know what it was. We had a receiver moving over here.
But you also had a guy dive into Mims's legs.
Number 12, moved backwards right before they snapped. That's going to be a false start. And I don't know if we'll have a 10-second runoff. I don't know if that's the rule in high school or not.
Yeah, Wally was asking that a minute ago. I'm not sure.
We're down to 12 seconds in the half. Penalty back to the Lamar 45. Going to be second down about 7.
I don't know if you saw that, but number 58 for them dove at Mims's legs on that snap.
Probably because Mills has been cleaning his clock all night.
Well, yeah. I mean, you could imagine that. I did hear a lot of the talk in those as people asking for his gloves when the game's over.
Sasser in the shotgun. He'll send Stevens in motion. He drops the throw. Now he's going to step up in the pocket. Throws over the middle, flag down, incomplete. Try to hit Eli Mullis around the 30.
Right through his hands.
I think that's going to be a hold on Bleckley. Yep. Somebody held right in front of Sasser as he stepped up.
And we're probably going to V formation. Take a knee at this point.
We're down to 7 seconds.
We're going backwards.
Down to 7.6 seconds. Mullis was open. The ball went right through his hands.
Yeah.
But it wouldn't have mattered anyway. Sasser did a good job stepping up in the pocket to throw that, but like I saw the hold right time he stepped up.
Yeah.
The guy to his right just grabbed on and hung on. Penalty back to the 38 where we started this drive at.
Well, and that ball, or let's see, it's all the way back to the 38, and we were at the 45, so an 18-yard penalty there.
All right, with 7.6 seconds, we may just hand this off to the running back Stevens there and get out of here with this. Sasser will take step, and that's exactly what he'll do. Stevens running up the middle, and he's hit around the 45, drags up to about the 47, and a half will end right there. What'd you score? Bleckley 16, Lamar nothing. And stay tuned for the halftime festivities as the some lucky young lady will be crowned homecoming queen shortly. And James, we'll just turn it over to the camera and be back in 20 minutes.
Yep, be back in about 20 minutes.
Focus your attention to the 50-yard line with a rare two-step forward to recognize tonight's game day sponsor. Tonight's game day sponsor is Bass Pharmacy and New Little Haystack. Accepting tonight's game day sponsor to take on class president Rick Stewart is Ryback, Macy, Ashland, and Roach. Thank you to Bass Pharmacy and New Little Haystack for your support for this 2020 football season. Good evening. On behalf of Bleckley County School Superintendent Steve Smith and Principal Matt Gibbs, we proudly present to you the Royal Kingsman Marching Band. The band is under the field direction of drum major Ansley Jones. Tonight the band will play as part of homecoming festivities, Tale as Old as Time from Beauty and the Beast. The band is under the direction of band director Matthew McClellan and auxiliary instructor Jade Allen. The Bleckley County High School Student Council, School Administration, Superintendent, and Board of Education
welcome each of you to tonight's homecoming activities and the crowning of the 2020 Homecoming Queen. A special thank you to the Royal Kingsman Band and Dazzlers for their participation in tonight's program. Also, we would like to thank Joni Lumley and Kate Maddox for their assistance on the field tonight. Representing the freshman class is Ms. Tanazia Elvine. Tanazia is the daughter of Tarico and Chica Elvine. She is a member of the Lady Royals softball team. Her hobbies include training and working out at home for basketball. Tanazia attends Christ Chapel where she participates in the Reverb Youth Group. Tanazia plays AAU travel basketball for Georgia Dream Team. She plans to play basketball for the University of South Carolina and wants to become a dermatologist. Tanazia is escorted tonight by her father, Tarico Elvine. Also representing the freshman class is Riley Danae Haley. Riley is the daughter of Sean and Niecy Haley. She is a member of HOSA, the Beta Club, and the Lady Royals varsity softball team. This spring, Riley plans to run track or play soccer for the Lady Royals. Riley is participating in the Honors Academic Program. She enjoys fishing, dove hunting, and deer hunting with her dad, as well as drawing and baking. Riley has played travel softball for 7 years and currently plays for the Georgia Girls 16U team. She enjoys attending church services at Plainfield Baptist Church. After high school, she plans to attend Augusta University where she will study to become a dermatologic and cosmetic surgeon. Riley is escorted tonight by her father, Sean Haley. Representing the sophomore class is Rebecca Ann Bowling. Rebecca is the daughter of Ronnie and Natalie Bowling. She is a member of HOSA, the Beta Club, and student government. She has played varsity softball for 2 years and played tennis last spring. As a freshman, she was named to the Region 3AA First Team All-Region and won the Lady Royals Defense Award. Rebecca enjoys singing and baking sweets. She is a member of First Baptist Church in Easton, where she participates in 4 groups, youth choir, and ensemble. She plays travel softball for Diamond Dominators. Rebecca plans to major in biology while in college. She is escorted tonight by her father, Ronnie Bowling. Also representing the sophomore class is Trinity Unique Glover. Trinity is the daughter of Chris and Jessica Glover. She has played softball for 2 years, basketball for 1 year, and will return to the basketball court this season. Her hobbies include playing travel ball, participating in church activities, and spending time with family and friends. Trinity attends St. Paul Baptist Church, where she participates with the sing and praise team. She plans to play softball for Alabama and earn a Bachelor of Science degree in nursing. Trinity is escorted tonight by her father, Chris Glover. Representing the junior class is Miss Natalia Jackson. Natalia is the daughter of Carlos and Barbara Jackson. She has been a member of FCCLA for 2 years, a Dazzler manager for 2 years, and a Dazzler for 2 years. Natalia enjoys painting, reading, going to the beach, going to UGA games, and volunteering with Special Olympics. She attends Christ Chapel here in Cochran. After attending college, she plans to be a family lawyer. Natalia is escorted tonight by her father, Carlos Jackson. Also representing the junior class is Miss Lucy Uyghur. Lucy is the daughter of Dave and Emily Uyghur. Lucy has been active in 4-H for 3 years and served as president for the past 2 years. She is also a member of FCA and student government. Lucy has played golf for the Lady Royals for 2 years and will do so again in the spring. Lucy has won awards in 4-H as well as on the golf team, including placing fifth in the state as a freshman. She enjoys painting, reading, and hiking. Lucy attends Christ Lutheran Church in Perry, where she participates in youth groups and volunteers each year at Vacation Bible School. After graduating high school, Lucy plans to play golf in college while pursuing a degree in sports management. She is escorted tonight by her father, Dave Weaver. Now representing the senior class is Ansley Adney. Ansley is the daughter of Shane and Corey Adney. She has been a member of HOSA and the Beta Club for 4 years. Ansley has played tennis for the two-time state championship Lady Royals for 3 years and will return to the courts this spring to help defend her team's title. Ansley participates in dual enrollment, work-based learning program, and the honors program. She enjoys traveling, hunting, fishing, playing tennis, and baking. Ansley attends First Baptist Church, where she participates in youth group and Sunday school. After high school graduation, she will be attending the University of North Florida in Jacksonville, where she will pursue a degree in nursing, specializing in anesthesiology. Ansley is escorted tonight by her father, Shane Adney. Also representing the senior class is Shakimia Sharice Chambers. Shai is the daughter of Willie and Gloria Chambers. She has been in the Beta Club for 4 years and FBLA for 3 years. She is also a member of the Junior Board of Directors at Citizens Bank of Cochrane. Shai has participated on the football cheer squad and competition cheerleading team for 4 years. This year, Shai was selected as an All-State Cheerleading Team and Cheerleader of the Year finalist. She is a 4-time award winner of the Scholarly Athlete Award for the competition and football cheer team. She enjoys cooking, listening to music, learning new things, and making TikToks in her free time. After graduation, Shakimia plans to attend the University of Georgia and major in business management. She is escorted tonight by her father, Willie Fred Chambers. Also representing the senior class is Miss Cynthia James. Cynthia is the daughter of John and Tina James. She is a current member of FBLA and has been a member of the Beta Club for 4 years. While in the Beta Club, Cynthia was a member of the 3rd place state robotics team. She participates in the dual enrollment program at Middle Georgia State University. Her hobbies include playing video games, painting, and taking pictures. After graduating from high school, Cynthia plans to attend Georgia Southern University. She is escorted tonight by her father, John Dane. Next up is Mrs. Ashanti Lachey Durham. Ashanti is the daughter of Sharon and Charles Durham. She is a member of Health Occupation Students of America. Ashanti ran track for the Lady Royals for 2 years, was a Royal singer for 1 year, has been a dazzler for 4 years, and is currently in the Teacher Cadet program. Ashanti enjoys dancing, reading, and helping her grandparents. She attends New Beginning Ministry, where she sings in the choir. After graduation, Ashanti plans to attend Valdosta State University to major in business management and become a human resources manager. She is escorted tonight by her father, Charles Durham. Also representing the senior class is Kyra Tamia Elvine. Kyra is the daughter of Tommy and Shondella Elvine. She has been a 4-H team leader for 4 years, a member of the Beta Club and SCCLA for 4 years. Has served as the Vice President of the NAACP for 3 years, and is a member of the Junior Board of Directors at the Citizens Bank of Cochrane. She has participated in basketball cheerleading for 2 years. She has participated in One Act, the Yes program, been a Royal singer, and in show choir all 4 years. She enjoys listening to and writing music, singing, reading, and making TikTok videos with her nephew. Kyra attends Christ Chapel, where she is a member of the choir, praise team, and part of Revo. After graduation, she plans to attend college and study psychology to become a child therapist. Kyra is escorted tonight by her father, Tommy Elba. Also representing the senior class, Miss Jada Canadrian James. Jada is the daughter of Erica Harris and Chris Williams. Jada has been a member of the Beta Club and the FCLA for 4 years, FBLA and TOSA for 2 years, and is a current member of the Junior Board of Directors at Citizens Bank of Cochran and participates in dual enrollment. She has participated in competition cheer, football cheer, and basketball cheer squads all 4 years. Jada has won awards in FBLA and basketball and was selected as a finalist for the GCCA Cheerleader of the Year competition. She enjoys exercising, listening to music, and drawing. Jada attends Lizzie Bloomer Baptist Church. After graduation, she plans to serve her country by joining the military. She is escorted tonight by her father, Chris Williams. Next up is Miss Laura Beth Pope Manning. Laura Beth is the daughter of Ricky and Tanya Manning. She has been a member of the Beta Club for 4 years and was in TOSA for 3 years. She has participated on the football cheer squad and been in the one-act play for 4 years. She is currently participating in the Teacher Cadet program. Her hobbies include painting, cooking, fishing, and going to the mountains with family. After graduation, she will attend Georgia Southern to pursue a degree in elementary education. Laura Beth is escorted tonight by her father, Mr. Ricky Manning. Also representing the senior class, Miss Jessie Caroline Pittman. Caroline is the daughter of Glenn and Julie Pittman. She has been a member of the Beta Club for 4 years and is a current member of SBLA and student government. She has been a member of the football cheer, competition cheer squad, and one-act cast for 4 years. This year she is a GCCA Cheerleader of the Year finalist. Caroline enjoys photography, painting, cooking, and sewing. She attends Chester Baptist Church, where she teaches children's church and is a member of Joiners for Jesus. After graduation, she plans to attend the University of Georgia Terry College of Business to become a certified public accountant. Caroline is escorted tonight by her father, Glenn Pittman. Representing the senior class tonight, Miss Molly Savannah Sims. Molly is the daughter of Greg and Emma Sims. She has been a member of SCA and the Beta Club for 4 years and is a current member of the Junior Board of Directors at Citizens Bank of Cochran. Molly has played tennis and ran cross country for 3 years and will play tennis again this spring, where she will help her team defend its 2-time state championship title. She enjoys baking, taking pictures, playing tennis, and running. Molly is a member of Mount Zion Baptist Church in Danville, where she volunteers in the nursery. After graduation, Molly wants to attend the University of Georgia to major in biology and earn her doctorate in psychology so she can become a clinical neuropsychologist. Molly is escorted tonight by her father, Greg Sims. And representing the senior class tonight, Miss Olivia Lee Williams. Olivia is the daughter of Kevin and Amy Williams. She has been a member of TOSA, FFA, the Beta Club, and has been a 4-year member of FCLA. Olivia has played soccer for 3 years and will do so again this spring. She has also participated in football cheer for 2 years. Olivia currently participates in the Teacher Cadet program. She attends First Baptist Church, where she is involved in youth group and small group Bible studies. Olivia is escorted tonight by her father, Kevin Williams. Please join me in a big round of applause for the 2020 Bleckley County High School Homecoming Court. We would now like to introduce to you the reigning 2019 Bleckley County High School Homecoming Queen, Ms. Anna Brown. Anna is the daughter of Mike and Stan Brown. Since graduating high school, Anna has been a student at LaGrange College, where she is a member of the women's soccer team and an active member of the Baptist Collegiate Ministry. She attends First Baptist Church here in Cochran. Her hobbies include playing soccer, singing, and spending time with friends and family. Anna's future plans will involve helping people by drawing them closer to Jesus. Anna is escorted tonight by her father, Mr. Mike Brown. Earlier today at the Royals Pep Rally, Bleckley County's 4th annual Homecoming Team was crowned. The Homecoming Team's court consisted of Chase Barton, Amarian Blackshear, Bo Dubois, Willie Harris, Ethan Holsey, Caden Maxwell, Amarius Mims, Daniel Tinoco, Natik Patel, and Michael Wall. Our homecoming king this year is Mr. Amarius Mims, one of our Royal football players. Now the moment for which everyone has been awaiting. With the assistance of Student Council member Brittany Jacobs, who will be presenting the crown and bouquet, Miss Anna Brown will now crown this year's queen. The 2020 Bleckley County High School Homecoming Queen is Miss Molly Savannah Sims. Congratulations, Molly, the daughter of Greg and Emma Sims. Let's have another round of applause for our 2020 homecoming court and our homecoming queen, Miss Molly Sims.
People scatter.
All right, and just in case you couldn't hear, I'll go ahead and read through the representatives. For the freshman class, Ternasia Elvine. Also for the freshman class, Riley Danae Haley. I don't have an actual list. I have the script I'm having to read off of. Representing sophomore class, Rebecca Ann Bowling. Also, Trinity Unique Glover. Representing the junior class, Natalia Jackson. Also representing the junior class, Lucy Wiegert. Representing the senior class, Ansley Abney, and it was good to see Ansley's escort, her dad Shane, after all the struggles he's been through and been in the hospital for a little while. So glad to see him out here.
He was stricken with the COVID and pneumonia.
Yep. On page 9, senior class representative Shakimia Shai Reese Chambers. And let's see. Also representing senior class, Cynthia Dang. Next representing Ashante Lachey Durham. Then Kyra Tamia Elvine. Representing senior class, Jada Kanidrion James. Representing senior class, Laura Beth Hope Manning. Representing also the senior class, Jessie Caroline Pittman. And the final one, got one more after that. Next up is Molly Savannah Sims. And the final one representing the senior class was Olivia Lee Williams. And the homecoming queen was Molly Sims. The homecoming king again, Amarius Sims. Amarius. Sorry, I don't know why. Mims. So you got Sims and Mims as the king and queen.
All right, we're just kicked off the third quarter, and Lamar had Jones, the running back, bring it back to about the 36, maybe the 37-yard line for Lamar to have a first and 10 right there. He scores Bleckley 16, Lamar nothing. And James, a quick update: Dodge County leading Monticello 16-0 in the second quarter. That game may be farther along than that, but that's the latest update I have right there.
Also, quick reminder, don't forget to stay tuned for the fireworks show afterwards. We will do our best to get it on camera, although we have limited reach with our camera. But we will do it to show it the best we can. And I hope that you'll stay along with us if you do not decide to come down here and park and watch. I see a lot of cars actually parked over there already. Looks like people may be sitting out already.
Lamar has a new quarterback in. That's number 5. Takes it on the direct snap. That is Buckner. Channing Buckner. First time he's ran the ball, and he's not even listed as a...
Actually, yeah, he's listed as a middle linebacker and a quarterback.
I see the quarterback now, yeah. So Bateman not in there. I don't know. He did look a little bit shaken up, James, in a couple of plays there for half.
Well, he took a big hit from Harris on one ball. That ball he threw, it was... I don't remember if that was an interception or another one.
So Buckner in at quarterback, he got about 4. We second down to 6 from about the 42. And he's still in there in the shotgun. He's going to roll left. He's looking to throw. He's in there, rush throws out the flat, threw it low, incomplete to number 9. Wouldn't have gotten much, maybe a yard or 2.
Did I see that right? Is he left-handed?
Yeah, he did.
Okay.
He threw it out left-handed. I noticed it, but I didn't. It didn't register with me.
I was looking at some blocking, and I noticed out of the corner of my eye, it looked like he threw left-handed.
So Buckner pass is incomplete. And we third down about 6 for the 42-yard line. I had a brain freeze there for a moment. I couldn't think what I was going to say. So third down, Buckner in the shotgun, twins to the left, one to the right. And look, he started early, but no flag. Buckner's going to keep it on the quarterback draw and nothing doing. He didn't gain anything. It's going to be 4th down.
Looks like they're going to give him maybe a yard, but he was hitting it. It looked like he was going somewhere. I think he thought he was going somewhere, and all of a sudden he went backwards.
Somebody nailed him and drew him back inside the 40. But they marked it at about the 43. It's going to be 4th and 5. It looked like the right guard moved early, but I didn't see a flag, and we don't have a flag. And we'll look at this punt formation. They stretch it out. They didn't do that in the first half.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah. That's so much attention I'm paying against.
No, I was thinking it was very spread out, but
the punter, there's a snap. We took more sides.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, that may give them a first down.
That was Mays trying to get a jump, I think.
And
no, it might not have been Mays.
That's going to be close to getting the first down.
If it's not a first down,
they're sitting at the 43, and they got to get to the 48. But if it's not a first down, it's going to be just an inch or so short.
No, he's telling them go ahead and mark it.
First down.
You know, they're putting it dead on the line every time. They're not giving it any chance for
it's easier to keep
short. I mean, it is, but still, that's not
right. You're supposed to put it down where it's at. But it is a first down from Lamar at that offside. A middle mistake by the Royals there keeps this drive alive. They're about to punt it back to us, but now they have it 1st and 10 from their own 48, and Buckner back in there at quarterback now. Twins to the right, one to the left, and Altman in the backfield with him. 16-0, Bleckley leads it just underway here in the third quarter. Buckner will take the snap, and he'll fake it, try to keep it on the draw again, and nothing doing. Well, he spins forward, might have got a yard. He should have lost yardage.
Scooter Slappy timed that one up just right and got around that end. If the ball had been handed off, he would have drilled the running back, but instead he was able to grab the quarterback on the keeper and spun him around. He picked up a yard on the play.
Up to the 49, going to be 2nd and 9. Buckner, they saw, that one pass he threw in the dirt. He's pretty much run the ball every time, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Since he's been in here on this drive.
In this drive, yes.
So he's back in there at quarterback, and like I said, Bateman may be done for tonight. I don't know if he's on the sideline dressed or not. But anyway, 2nd and 9. He'll send a man in motion. Buckner takes it, and he gives it to running back on a stretch. So he breaks one tackle in the backfield, but he does break another one. And he's over to 40, over to 50. That's Altman. Boy, we had him back around there 45 twice.
Willie Harris got a hand on him, but couldn't grab him.
And he broke 2 tackles. And where are they giving? One referee saying
he was back at the. He stepped out at about the 48. The other two were saying he's over the other 49.
Do we have a player down?
Oh, no, somebody's down.
Right there in front of our bench. I see our coaches tending to somebody.
Maybe that's what they're doing. Okay.
It's one of our players, I guess, because I don't see any of their coaches coming over.
No.
The ball got up to the Bleckley 49. It's going to be 3rd down and about 7 from right there. Once we resume play, I can't see who the injured player is.
Oh, well, we got
now he's on his feet, and that is number 8.
Nehemiah Mack.
And he's hopping on that right leg.
And while we got a quick second here, I want to remind everybody our internet is provided by Nobles Net. Nobles Net helps people who can't get internet. Call Chris Nobles 478-308-0596. Again, that's Chris Nobles at Nobles Net 478-308-0596. Also, be sure to stay tuned after the game for fireworks presented by the Cochran-Bleckley Chamber of Commerce.
It's going to be 3rd down and about 7 from the Bleckley 49. They got to get up there 42. And Bleckley will be in the shotgun. Got twins to the left, one guy to the right, and Altman in the backfield with him. Now Altman will flop over to the right side. 3rd down and about 7. There's the snap. Buckner drops straight back to throw. He's throwing a slant over the middle. It's intercepted. We got a guy running with him. He may take it to the house. He's at the 30, 25, 20, cuts back in, and maybe a face mask over there.
Maybe a face mask. I don't know if they're going to call it.
Flag is down. Flag down. Up around the 14-yard line, he was tackled out of bounds, but it was going to be a face mask, I believe, on Lamar.
About the 11 or 12, so I was going to take it down half the distance, so about the 5 or 6.
Who was the guy who picked it off?
Number 7 picked it off.
Number 7.
Tyler Wilcox.
Wilcox picked it off, and he read that, James. It was a slant.
Oh, yeah.
Berkman tried to throw a slant. He just read that like a book, stepped right out in front of it, and almost took it to the house. He got down to about the 13, and then the incidental the face mask, actually a personal foul.
Yeah, it was a personal foul face mask.
So you go half the distance to the 6-yard line.
You could tell he grabbed him and spun him down that way, and I think that was Buckner that made the tackle.
So it's 1st and goal from the 6. With 8:46 to go in the 3rd, and Bleckley up 16-0, but a golden opportunity to add to the lead here.
Saying the ball's on the 7 according to the scoreboard.
Okay,
now they're taking it to the 6 on there.
Now it's the 6. I thought it was on the 6. Sasser in the shotgun. He'll flip-flop Mullis over to the left side. And they blow up dead.
Delay a game.
Delay a game on the Royals. I wasn't watching the play clock, but it did run out. So now we'll go back 1st and goal from the 11.
And again, we mentioned one of the last 2 broadcasts. The delay a game comes out. You may see it drop to 0 and they not call it, but when it hits 0, the official then looks down, and if the ball's still there, that's when they blow it.
Right. So a lot of times you actually get about a fraction of a second more than you probably should. First and goal from the 11. Sasser in the shotgun. And did they jump? No
No,
flag. They
did not.
jumped.
They moved around, but
They
did
didn't
not
break
jump.
the neutrals on. I thought we were about to get that penalty back. And Butler will flop over to the right side of Sasser. They shift again. He takes the snap. He gives it to Butler on the stretch play, trying to get him around the left. He's inside the 10, cuts in inside the 5, and the 5-yard line made the tackle. Wow, nobody touched him, and he went down.
Oh, I got a flag for holding.
There's going to be a hold on Bleckley anyway.
I don't know
Coach
where that
Lasser's
came
not happy
in.
with that call.
I felt like Eli Mullis was lucky he didn't get called for it because he had a guy wrapped up and trying to get away from him over on the side.
So that'll wipe out the run by Butler. The flag is laying at about the 6, so it's
Yeah,
not
so
going
it
to
should
be
be about a 5-yard penalty
not
from
gonna
the
be a-
previous spot.
not going to be the worst penalty that we could have. It's back up to the 16-yard line, maybe about the 17, maybe. It's still going to be first and goal,
It's like
however.
they're actually putting it in between the yard lines this time.
It's first and goal from just inside the 17, looks like. So
I've seen a
We're
college
going
crew
backwards.
that puts everything on the yard lines up in
and
Virginia.
Coach Lasser's going to call a timeout. We couldn't get the play in for some reason.
Yeah.
And
Looked like a little bit of confusion on what the play was going to be after that.
Bleckley will burn their first time out with 8:25 to go in the third quarter. We lead it 16-0. But a golden opportunity here to put more points on the board. We had it first and goal from the 6, and a couple of penalties backed us up to the 17 almost. Again, score update, Dodge County was leading Monticello 16-0. That game, the score says second quarter, but that game's probably farther along than
It's got
that.
to be further along than that. It should be in the third quarter by now. I think if I heard the PA announcer right, the boys and girls cross country finished as state runners up.
Okay.
Both boys and girls finished as state runner up this year. And then softball, if I am correct, is in the second round, Sweet 16.
They won the first round as well. They split with Cook County yesterday. They pushed played game 3 today, and I don't know how that came out. We haven't had a report on that. The girls softball
So
lost.
girls softball lost
So
today.
their season comes to an end then. But congratulations to Coach Gray and
It
their
was a
team.
good run into the Sweet 16.
Yeah, they did Sweet 16, won the region. So congratulations to Coach Gray and the Lady Royals. Their season came to a premature end, but still a great season. Sasser takes the snap, rolling to his left. He's wanting to throw. He's still looking. He throws it in the flat. It's complete up around the 10-yard line and ran out of bounds inside the 10. That was 8. And they mark him about the 10 or maybe right at the 10, looks like.
It was number 12. I can't ever remember if that's 8s or Yates. I think
And
it's
13's
8s.
the other one.
8s is 12, Yates is 13.
So
That was number
eights.
12.
8's made the catch and it's out of bounds at the 10. So gain of 7 be second and goal from right there. With 8:18 to go in the third quarter. Bleckley still up 16-0. Sasser will bring him to the line. He's in the shotgun with Butler behind him and a wide out on each side, and Mullis is the H-back. He takes the snap and he gives it to Butler on the read. Right at the middle of Butler. Lucky's going to break through and he gets hit around the 5 and he's still pushing the pile. And they blow it dead about the 6 maybe. Boy, it looked like he's going to break. There comes 2 late flags. There comes 2 late flags. And his
Lamar pointed at us.
Lamar's pointing at Bleckley. If that's on Bleckley, that's going to be a killer because the down will count.
Yeah, the down will count, so it's going to be after.
It looked like Butler's going to break through and score, but he got to the 5 and got stopped. And it is on Bleckley. Personal foul on Bleckley. That'll be 15. And we're back up to the 22-yard line.
So that's a 39-yard field goal if you attempt to be in this.
And the down counts because it was
third down.
a dead ball penalty, so it's
Yeah.
going to be third down now instead of second. And that was just another mental mistake by the Royals there, who that penalty was on. I don't know.
So if you don't gain anything here, you've got
about a
39-yard field
close to a
goal.
40-yarder,
Yeah.
Third down and goal from here. You need to get some of the yardage back if you make it closer if you want to get a field goal. Sasser in the shotgun. He takes the snap. He fakes the Butler. Throws a bubble screen out here. Incomplete. Threw it low to H. And incomplete. It's going to be fourth down. And
I don't know if he expected H to come more to him or what, but just a little bit short.
And it's going to be fourth and goal from the 22. And it looks like Coach Lasser's keeping offense on the field.
Butler came out and Stevens came in, so you're going to keep the offense on the field.
So I'm not going to try a long field goal here. We're going to go for the touchdown. Got to have a touchdown. It's fourth and goal.
Well, I may try and get him to jump first, and if you can get him to jump, it might be in field goal range. But
Sasser in the shotgun. Trips to the right, one to the left. He takes the snap. He's looking to throw. He's looking under a rush. Now he's going to roll out to his right. He's looking, and he can't get rid of it. He's going to be tackled out of bounds up around the 24-yard line. and Lamar County will take over right there on downs.
That's one where, you know, it's not going to hurt your, you know, it's not going to hurt your anything but your stats if you throw an interception. So you really just want to throw that up.
So the Royals can't take advantage of the turnover.
Yeah.
We had it at the 6-yard line and went backwards.
Yeah.
And Lamar takes over at their own 24. So that's lost a couple yards on the scramble there.
Yeah, the pick returned to the 12. Then you had a face mask.
Yeah. Well, the personal foul
a face mask
really
tackle.
hurt. The personal foul on Bleckley really hurt because it was dead ball. You lost it down in the yardage.
Yeah, you had the ball at the 6. And
Anyway, 1st and 10 Lamar from the 24. Brock Buckner is still in the quarterback. He's in the shotgun, a wide out on each side. He takes the snap. He's going to keep it himself, running around the right, trying to get some blocking over there. He's going to get a little bit. He's hit right at the line. Hayden Maxwell running down.
Hayden Maxwell was running full speed, found him a gap, and just met the quarterback out there on the end.
I think he's going to get more than that. He ends up getting a couple up to about.
Well, he ran about 30 yards across the field trying to get that spot.
2 yards.
Yeah.
They put it at the 26, 2nd and 8. They look he's going to get more than that, but Maxwell closed in a hurry. 2nd and 8 now. Clock running at 7:08 here in the 3rd. Bleckley up 16-0. Buckner in the shotgun again, wide out on each side, 2 H-backs on either side of him. And Altman in the backfield. He'll take it, and he'll give. That's actually Jones. He gives it to Jones, and he's hit behind the line. And we got some extracurricular activity by first the flag out. Boy, the Lamar guy would not let our guy up.
Yeah, where's the flag for that? I mean,
wow, I can't believe they didn't call that.
I mean, he laid on top of him. Now, I don't know how big Scooter Slappy is. I mean, he's not a small guy, but that's number 60 who weighs 285.
We got a timeout, Lamar County. But Jones took the handoff on the read, and somebody hit him in the backfield, and he lost yardage back to about the 22. It's going to be 3rd down and about 12.
I don't know how you don't throw a flag on that because he did not get up. He was laying on top of him.
Not only was he laying on him, he was like rolling his body. He just adding more pressure on him. The official standing.
Now, he may have been claiming he was trying to get up.
Yeah, he was standing about 5 or 6 feet from him and looking dead at him. Can't say you didn't see it. But no flag, and it's going to be 3rd down and about 12 for Lamar after their timeout is up. I don't understand that one at all. I mean, that was in front of everybody.
That doesn't make sense. I mean, because you don't call that. Now it happens again, and you call it. Then the question is, where was it the first time? You know.
Yeah, we got called for one down there near the goal line that wasn't near as obvious to everybody.
And when you don't call stuff, that's when problems begin, and you end up with issues of people running more and more. I think so.
It's 3rd down and about 12 now. Lamar brings them up to the line.
I don't know if you noticed the music, but they're playing "Why Can't We Be Friends."
Buckner in the shotgun, twins to the right, one to the left, and Altman in the backfield with him. 3rd down and about 12. Buckner takes the snap. He's looking to throw. He's looking. Now he's going to roll to his right, and he's going to pull it down and run, and we run him out of bounds around the 30. And it's going to be shy of the 1st down. Going to be 4th down and about 4.
Slappy timed that up just perfect on the blitz. And then I don't know why there wasn't a flag because number 60, the right guard who just laid on top of Slappy, grabbed a hold of Willie Harris clearly and, stopped him, but, slowed him down just a little bit. And there was no flag. I mean, it was clear jersey pull there.
They're running back also.
Right, they're going to punt here, and the punter is number 48, Haygood. And back deep for the Royals is Mobley and Jenkins standing about there on the 40-yard line.
Here's what we messed up last time on a 4th down is we tried to time up the snap and
it's 4th and 4. We can't jump here. There's a snap. And we come after it, but we don't get to it. Line drive punt, and it's going to be short as well. And they're going to down it at about the Bleckley 46-yard line.
Well,
so
we're
great
lucky.
Field position for the Royals here.
Yeah, we're lucky it didn't touch 8s on that one because it landed right beside him.
With 6:23 to go in the 3rd, Bleckley takes over at their own 47-yard line, leading 16-0. And both teams have burned the time out here early in the quarter.
A reminder: after the game, we'll have fireworks. If you don't make it out and get you a good seat, you can be watching from anywhere in town. Just about. We'll try and show it on the video as well.
Okay, Sasser brings them straight to the line from the sideline. Twins on each side. Butler in the backfield with him. 1st and 10 from our own 47. Sasser will take the snap, and he'll give it to Butler on the read. He's trying to bounce out. He's in trouble behind the line. He gets away from a couple of guys, but he's going to gain a couple. He probably could have lost about 4.
Yeah, what could have been a 4-yard loss turns into
about a yard and a half,
2-yard gain.
Maybe a yard and a half. But
it's not going to be a half.
Give him a yard to the 48.
Yeah, he got the yard and a half. They moved him back a half.
It'll be 2nd and 9 now. He run about 30 yards to get a yard, but it's better than losing 4.
That's what they did That's what they did to open up last drive.
They've sent a man in motion.
And I believe our guys.
Snap went between Sasser's leg, and he rose back, picks it up. He's in trouble, and he's going to be sacked way back around the 38-yard line.
Where he picked it up, he did at least get back about a yard, maybe 2.
The ball just rolled right between his legs. It never got off the ground. Just a bad snap all the way around.
I'm trying to figure out how our receiver over here on this side was not offsides. His head was over his helmet was over and past the ball, and both the guys on this side were actually the outside guy covered up the inside guy over here.
So the bad snap puts the Royals way behind the chains here. 3rd down and about 20. They go right between Sasser's legs. Now shotgun again. He takes the snap. He gives it to Butler on the read. Just a little safe place here, and he's over the 40 to about the 41, and that's going to be it. We're going to have to punt.
He bounced off the first 2 guys, and then 2 more guys came in to help.
That was just a safe call on 3rd and about 20.
Yeah, keep the clock running. You got a 2-score lead.
Yeah, don't want to do anything
under 5 minutes to go here in the 3rd.
It's going to be 4th and about, looks to be about 17 maybe.
Still a 2-score lead. Even if they score a touchdown, they'd have to get a 2-point conversion to cut it to a 1-score.
Is this our first punt tonight? I think it is.
This is our first punt of the night.
Roser will punt it back deep for them. Is number 23 Driver standing about his own 26-yard line. And they got all other 10 men on the line. They may come after this thing. There's a snap. They do come after it, but he gets it off. Line drive end over end. Hits about the 30, bounces, and Driver picks it up at the 20. He's in trouble. We got all kind of purple.
Oh, he dropped it.
And the ball comes loose, and we got a guy pick it up, and Bleckley County will have it at about the 15-yard line.
Zeb Dubois was the first man down there, the long snapper. Grabbed a hold of him by the arm and dropped the other one out, knocked the ball out. And then Andrew Butler wore 21 the last couple of years ago. Caden Maxwell picked up the ball.
And now he can't advance that because that was not a muff. That was a fumble.
Yeah, that was a fumble after the catch.
But, they blew it dead where he picked it up at. So I think the officials blew that one. Because Maxwell ran it.
I mean, he ran back 34 yards before Dubois got a hold of it.
He got it up near the 10-yard line. Now, you can't advance a muff, but that's not a muff. He picked it up and took several steps before he fumbled.
He ran with it, and the ball was knocked out.
I think they just had a mental breakdown there. Anyway,
I wouldn't put it past this crew at this point.
1st and 10 on the 15. Sasser takes the snap. He gives it to Butler on the read. He cuts on the left side. Oh, they tried to strip it, but he did hang on to it. He's brought down inside the 15, about the 14, only a gain of about a yard.
That crew we had for the Dodge County game, they might have called that an incomplete pass.
Yeah. But, Maxwell can run that because that's a fumble, not a muff.
Yeah, we should be inside the 10, to be honest.
They blew it dead to where he picked it up at.
He ran it back about 4 or 5 yards, and Dubois knocked it out.
In a play like that, the official, hasn't looked a call right away, but still, he blew that one.
Yeah, Dubois is a long snapper and the center tonight.
2nd and 9 now. Sasser in the shotgun. Takes the snap, and he gives it to Stevens this time right at the middle. And Stevens pushing the pile near the 10. Gain of about 4. It's going to be 3rd down and about 5 right there.
We're in an area, in that red zone where we haven't struggled a lot because our running back game's been good, but we seem to be struggling a little bit down there tonight. We get into the red zone, get inside, even down inside the 5, and we've moved backwards. So
they mark it just outside the 10. So it's going to be 3rd down and about a little bit over 5 yards to go. Got to get right at the 5-yard line for the 1st down. We reached the 3-minute mark here in the 3rd quarter. We were down here earlier and got nothing out of it. Sasser takes the snap. He's rolling to his left, looking to throw. Throwing to the end zone to Mobley down there. And touchdown, Bleckley County. I had to way in the corner down there. But Mobley hung on to it. So Sasser hits Mobley for a 10-yard touchdown pass.
Yeah, Sasser's hit Mobley on that pass coming out a couple times tonight. And earlier it was negated by penalty, and one other time he picked him up on a good one. But he's getting that pass going outside, just out in front of the defender, where only Mobley can get it. So great throw there by Sasser.
All right, James Fordham on for the extra point here. Sasser will hold it at the 10. There's a snap. It's set down. Kick is up. And he got it in there. It's good. So now with 2:55 to go in the third quarter, Bleckley leads 23-0 over Lamar County here. The big region matchup, again, was homecoming here tonight. And Miss Molly Sims, is that
Yes,
who
that's correct.
Won the homecoming queen. And earlier today, Amarius Mims was crowned homecoming king. So Mims the king, Sims the queen.
There you go.
We have to keep that straight. And so the Royals looking good right now. Defense has played pretty well. Lamar had a couple of drives they moved, but never really came close to scoring yet.
Yeah, if you missed the halftime for homecoming, you can always rewind this back and watch it. If you're looking for somebody, you can go back and check that out. Or if you had somebody that was in it and you couldn't see it, you can send it to. You can go back and watch it, or send it to other people and tell them to watch it. So.
All right, 2:55 to go in the third. Fordham will kick it off. They got Driver Jones back deep. And Fordham will approach it. And it's a high end of ring kick. Jones will field it at about the 14. He's running to the left. He's at the 20, trying to cut back across the field, and we're going to bring him down inside his 20. Forward progress, and probably going to give him the 20-yard line, looks like.
That's for that game. I think that was Maxwell that made the first hit there.
So the Royal kick coverage has been pretty good tonight. We have given up a couple of long touchdown kick returns this year.
We gave up a kick return against Dodge for a touchdown. We gave up a punt return. Yeah, we gave up a kick.
Remember with the opening kickoff of the season, we gave one up to West Lawrence.
And we had the year. They had the punt return against us last week up in Jasper County, Monticello.
Playing pretty good tonight. 1st and 10 from their own 20. Now Lamar comes out, and looks like it's going to be Bateman is back in now, James. There's number 1. He's back in at quarterback now. Apparently he's okay. He was shaken up earlier.
I mean, I know we're 7th game of the season. I'm wondering if they're still trying stuff out.
Bateman takes the snap, gives it to Altman on the stretch play, and nothing doing. We hit him behind the line, and that's going to be back around the 17-yard line. Lost about 3. And did he lose his helmet? No, he's downtown.
Yeah, we got to hope we don't get a penalty because the music played a little bit past.
I tell you what, Chris needs to learn. He's going to have to quit that. He's going to cost us one night. It's not going to be pretty because Coach Lassiter will have it.
Yeah, I think we had a warning one time last year.
All right, second down, about 13 after the loss. Bateman in the shotgun with Altman right behind him. Oh, and they hard count us, and we jump off sides, so we're going to give them 5 right back. So now to go from 2nd and 13 to 2nd and 8. With 2:14 to go in the third quarter. We up Bleckley leads 23-0.
And next week we are on the road on Thursday night.
In Macon, Georgia. We'll be at
Northeast.
We'll be at Henderson Stadium, though. We'll not be at Northeastern Stadium. We'll be at Southwest's. Okay. I do not know, but
it's over there behind Academy off
over
of
there near
Eisenhower.
Sports, yeah. 2nd and 8 now for the Trojans. Bateman brings it to the line. He's still in there. Shotgun formation. He has Altman behind him. He takes the snap, and he'll give it to Altman on the read. And he's trying to get around the right side, but nothing doing. We hit him behind the line. He loses back to around the 21. Lost him about a yard. It's going to be 3rd down and about 9 now.
That hit was made by Demetrius Pope there on the initial contact, upended him a little bit. Yeah, if I remember correctly, that's a lot of stairs to walk up the backside of that press box.
Wow, they actually give him to the 22, James, and he was tackled just over the 20.
Yeah.
So it's 3rd and 8. They called no gain on the play. And we're a minute 20 to go here and counting in the third. 3rd down and about 8 for Lamar. And Bateman in the shotgun. He has trips to the left, one guy to the right. Altman in the backfield with him. He takes the snap. He gives it to Altman on the. That's Jones on the draw and nothing doing. He might have got a yard to about the 23. It's going to be 4th down and about 7 now.
Yeah, Willie Harris and Scooter Slappy both in there on the tackle.
They tried to catch us looking for a pass and run a draw on us, but we were right there to stop it. And they're going to send the punt unit on again. Haygood will come on. And we got Mobley and Jenkins standing right around midfield. With 40 seconds, they're going to have to snap it. They got to at least run one play here.
Well, they just reset the play clock.
Maybe they don't have to snap it then. But
they will have to snap it.
Set the play clock at 25. And
Well, they reset it a couple times.
They're going to run it off late. They're not together on this hall. They had a guy run off way late.
They got 11.
But they still got time on the play clock. It's at 10. There's the snap. Hey, good. We'll get it off. And a line drive kick. Going to hit and take a Lamar bounce, and it's rolling over to 50, over to 45, over to 40. And they're going to down it around to Bleckley 36. But the Royals have pretty good field position here.
Well, we sent 4 guys in to go try and get that ball. They had 3 up blockers. And,
you know, a line drive punt is dangerous to start with because it could be blocked.
Yeah.
But if you don't block it, it's a good punt because you're going to get some good roll out of it.
Absolutely.
And that's what happened there. He hit about the 50 and rolled to the 36.
Well, the smart thing was Mobley was over there on that side, but as soon as it hit, he took off, coming over this way to get away from it.
So the Royals have it 1st and 10 from their own 36 with 5.3 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter. We lead at 23-0. So one play here, and we'll go to the 4th, barring the penalty. And now the White Hat is actually talking to one of our players and one of theirs, James. I think it may be getting a little chippy down there, and he's trying to take control of it.
Yeah, I think that's been pointed out. It might be getting a little chippy, and so the captains come together.
And Sasser and one of their captains just gave each other the fist bump, so they're good.
They're good, but let's make sure the rest of them stay that way.
Well, I think the officials probably warned them all, look,
Yeah.
you know, we're not going to give you more warnings. We're going to start throwing laundry.
Well,
1st and 10.
There's a few they probably should have already.
1st and 10 from the 36. Sasser takes your snap, gives it to Butler on the stretch play. He's around the corner. He's over to 40, spins away. He's over to 45, still on his feet, dragging people with him up around the 48. And the quarter will end right there, but the Royals have it 1st and 10 from their own 48. James, let's take a quick break here. We'll be right back. You're listening to Royal Football on the Royal Football Network. Okay, welcome back, everybody. Quick break there. We're about to start the 4th quarter. Bleckley has it 1st and 10 from their own 48, and we lead 23-0. So, James, maybe one more score here, maybe a couple more ought to do it. Of course, the way our defense is playing, I feel pretty good with 23 right now.
Well, if we could have put one of those in the end zone, we'd be on a running clock right now.
Yeah. We had a chance, didn't we? There's the snap. He'll give it to Butler on the read, right in the middle. He breaks one tackle. He's over to 45, over to 40, 35, 30. Spins away, 25, still on his feet. And running backwards now, and they finally bring him down at around the 29. The forward progress is going to give him to the 26.
No, he's giving him the 28. He had progress. Okay, the guy on the far side is giving him 26. I was going to say, he was to the 26. He didn't come back on his own. He got knocked back, and they had a hold of him as he was trying to get away.
He was trying to get more yardage, and he ended up running backwards. And they mark it at the 27. 1st and 10 right. Big run by Butler.
Well, one of them had 28, one had 26. I guess they split the difference on that one.
So 1st and 10 from the 27, and Sasser brings them quickly to the line. Stevens back in now. Twins left, one right. Stevens in the backfield. And he'll get to Stevens on the same play. He cuts back in the middle. He's over to 25, still on his feet. Over to 20, down around the 19-yard line. Big run by Stevens. He got about 8. Going to be second down to about 2. And like we say, just underway here in the 4th quarter. 11:25 to go in the game. It'll be second and about 2 for the 19. We got to get right at the 17. So far tonight, offense and defense both looking pretty good. Sasser takes the snap, gives it to Stevens again on the read, same play. He's got the first down. There goes a helmet. That's Mills. Mills lost his helmet. And Mills is not happy now. I don't know if that was, he's saying it was snatched off by one of the guys. He's trying to talk to the official to the guy, but they're saying he's got to go out. It will be a first down, Bleckley. from right at the 15-yard line.
Number 36 grabbed his face mask. You can see that in the view.
And Mims is complaining about it, but he's going to have to come off the field for at least one play.
Number 36
he is not happy.
Had a hold of his face mask and ripped it off, and they didn't call it.
Well, he gets back out there. 36 might better go hide.
Yeah, he better.
Because Mims is hot. He's on the sideline. He is hot. He'll be back in there in one play.
Yeah.
1st and 10 from the 15 now for the Royals. And Mims, I'm probably going to be looking for number 36. Sasser takes the snap, gives it to Stevens on the read again, right in the middle, and he's pushing the pile, and we're going to get maybe a yard or two to about the 13. And now Mims is headed back on the line, back to the action.
36 is running off the field. No, I'm just kidding.
No, I didn't see it, but Mims was sure complaining about it, and I don't think he made that up.
Well, you can go back and watch the replay too.
You see it right at the end.
It's going to be 2nd and 8 from the 13, gain of 2 on the play. We're about to reach the 10-minute mark here.
They moved Mims to the left tackle, and so he's the opposite side of the field. I guess that's a smart thing to have him over there.
Whoever's in front of him is probably fixing to get a lesson 101 here.
Oh, he's at the tackle. Extra tackle.
Sasser in the shotgun, 2nd down and about 8. He takes us out, gives it to Butler on the read. They blew it dead, though. And it's a false start on Bleckley. Maybe one of our receivers over here.
And that time, the guy that he was blocking, grabbed a hold of him, didn't let go.
And Mims is talking to him, too. They're having little words over there.
Yeah, being the high profile that he is, everybody wants to get by him, get something.
Try to look good in front of him.
Try to look good against him. But
my point is, if you can't handle him, don't stoop to dirty tactics
don't.
here.
No, not at all. We had the guy in the South Atlanta game where the guy came running in and dove at his knees.
Yep. I mean, if you can't handle him, just take your medicine and go on. Don't reach.
Avoid him.
Don't stoop to dirty play.
Yeah.
All right, 2nd and about 12 after the penalty. Sasser takes the snap, gives it to Butler. No, he fakes, throws a quick slant to Mobley, complete. He breaks one tackle. He's over the 5, and he got inside the 5. It's going to be 1st and goal. I thought he was going to break free and score, but the last man drug him down. It'd be 1st and goal, Bleckley from about the 4.
Allen, who took those direct snaps earlier, actually got blocked down and taken down by Mims. Mims helped him up.
Mims is limping too.
Yeah, I think he got in that group. And I think it might be more of his trying to work out his brace a little bit too.
Yeah, he's not coming off the field. He's staying out there. 1st and goal from about the 4 for the Royals. 9:33 and counting here in the game. We're up 23-0. Threatening to get more here. Sasser's in the shotgun. Takes the snap. He gives it to Butler on the read again, and Butler is near the goal line. Did he get in? No, they drive him back. About the 2. I was looking at the wrong guy. I thought one of our blockers was him. He ran
to the end zone right in front of him, but
I think I had my eye on Eli Mullis blocking for him, and he marked it at the 3 now instead of the 2. I thought he got farther than that, but it's going to be 2nd and goal from the 3.
Yeah, the guy on the far side had him at the 2, but he's lined up. He's got the marker at about 2.5. It looks like.
Yep, 2nd and goal now. We reached the 9-minute mark here in the game. Sasser shotgun again, twins right, one left. Butler in the backfield with him just to his left. He takes it, he gives it to Butler again on the read, and Butler's hitting the backfield, but he breaks free, and he may have got a yard to about the 2, and that's going to be about it. And we got some wrestling in the end zone, but they break it up, no flag.
I can't believe there's not a flag on that because number 18 for them, Sanford, just threw our guy over the top of him, flipped him down.
And pushed his head.
It's going to be 3rd and goal from the 1. They're saying he got to the 1, so it'll be 3rd and goal from the 1 now. And
did we run our jumbo package out there?
Yeah, it looks like we did. Well, no, I don't think we just put Stevens went in and Butler came out. And now we're.
This is one where I like to see our.
Well, we got plenty of time on the play clock.
I'd like to see our Taysom Hill play and put Eli Mullis in there.
2nd goal from the 1. A 3rd goal from the 1. Stevens right behind Sasser. Sasser takes it. He gives it to Stevens right in the middle, and he's fighting. He's pushing. He's fighting, and touchdown, Bleckley County. He kept pushing, and he finally got in there, and that makes it 29-0 with the extra point to come. So the Royals pushed it in this time. Earlier in the 3rd quarter, we were down there and couldn't score. So with 8:42 to go in the game, it's now 29-0 Bleckley.
Yeah, you got to see that. You got to see some of the chippiness in there now.
Yeah, and James Fordham will be on for extra point.
So can you move to a running clock in the middle of the
quarter? I was just about to say that. I don't know what the rule is on this. If you get 30 in the quarter, we'll see here. 8:42 to go in the game. We've got to make a extra point to get 30, and they jump off sides. They just nail one of our guys.
They roll about 3 or 4 of our guys.
Are they saying false start on us? Yep, they're marking it on from Bleckley. they just blew in and nailed a couple of our linemen. I think they're getting a little upset with what's going on here because they are getting a little chippy on the visitor side.
Coach Lassiter's going to take it. I don't know if he's going to burn a
Coach
timeout,
Lassiter's
but
called a timeout here.
he wants to talk to the White Hat and tell him he's got to stop.
Yeah, they are getting Lamar starting to get a little chippy here with their play, and I think it may be because of the score.
Yeah, and real quick while we got a second, I want to remind everybody that our internet is brought to us by NoblesNet. If you can't get internet, they'll help you get internet. Call Chris Nobles at NoblesNet, 478-308-0596. Yes, 478-308-0596 for NoblesNet and Chris Nobles, who can help you get internet. Providing internet for us last season and again this season. Also, after the game, we'll be moving the camera to the outside where we can see the see the fireworks and show those if you don't make it out.
All right, so we'll have the extra point here as soon as the timeout is up. Coach Lassiter is still talking to the head official and the linesman here on our side. And I'm sure he's just telling me, let's keep an eye on the chippiness and questionable play. I'll say that.
Well, you know, they completely missed, and they go back and watch it. They'll be like, oh, no, we missed that. They completely missed Mims is getting his helmet ripped off.
Yeah.
Where the guy had a hold of his face mask and just pulled it off his head, and then they sent him off for a play. So
now the extra point will be from the 15-yard line, so it'll be a 25-yard extra point. James Fordham will attempt it. James has the leg for this. That's not a problem.
Well, you know, they also didn't call the one where number 60 was bouncing on top of Slappy.
Lamar is lining all 11 men up at the line. They're trying to come after this extra point again. Sasser will hold it. 8:42 to go in the game. There's a snap that's set down. Kick is up, and it is good. So that makes it. There comes a late flag. Now maybe they caught somebody that time.
They gave them their warning.
There's a late flag.
I saw
the umpire threw it right in the middle of the play there. Dead ball, personal foul on Lamar County. Yep, they finally got them. They've been taking some cheap shots on this last drive, and they finally caught up with them. The score is 30-0 Bleckley. And Bleckley will kick it off with the penalty. We're kicking off from their 45-yard line.
Well, like I made the point, if they don't call it, they're not going to stop it.
Right.
And it's about time they called something.
And I tell you, as a former official, that's the best way to stop that chippy and cheap play. The laundry will stop it in a minute.
Yeah, but you also got to do it early. You can't let it go, and then all of a sudden start calling it.
Now the Lamar coach is talking to the official, but
and the official's saying, well, I didn't call it, the umpire called it.
and now the White Hat is going over to talk to the official. We'll kick off from their 45-yard line after the 15-yard penalty. And it's 30-0 Bleckley with 8:42 to go in the game.
Back up.
And Fordham has the leg to hit the end zone from here.
Yeah,
if he wants to.
I mean, he's been kicking it to about the 10 or 11, so he's definitely got the leg to get it. But the question is, what has he been directed to do?
Yeah, I mean, we're up 30. I wouldn't think he'd want an onside kick here, but maybe squib it. You don't want to give up a return here, and they got their guys right at the goal line.
Well, they've got to be at the goal line because that way they know they can go forward.
So Fordham will kick it from the Lamar 45. 30-0 with 8:42 to go, and we'll find out in a minute if the 30-point rule comes in effect while you're in the quarter, but I'm not sure about that.
Well, I know that the trailing team can choose.
Fordham approaches it, and there's a high kick, and this will make the end zone, and Lamar will come out at the 20.
Yeah, I know the home team can choose if it's in the third quarter to go ahead and start running it, but I don't know about once you've started the fourth if they'll do that or not. So we'll find out here momentarily.
We'll find out in just a minute. So they'll take over at their own 20. Bleckley leads 30-0, 8:42 to go in the game. And it's been a little chippy here in the last couple of series, and we had a personal foul, and they've had one or maybe two. Did they have one?
Yeah, we've been called for 2 tonight, and they've had a face mask personal foul in that one, but there could have been about 3.
And they had
three
that
more
one on the
at
extra
least,
point right there. I didn't see what happened, but it was in the middle of the pile.
Yeah, the umpire threw it out in the middle of the pile. So
Lamar brings them to the line, and it looks like it will be Bateman still in at quarterback. He started there. He went out for a few series when he got shook up, but he's back in there. Twins on each side. He's got Altman, I think, in the backfield with him. Shotgun formation.
That's number 5, I think.
Bateman takes the snap. He wants to throw. Now he's going to roll to his right. And he's still looking. Flag down. That's going to be a hold. And we miss a tackle. And Bateman gets about a yard gain after all that. But that's going to be a hold on number 60 back at the 12-yard line.
Hedrick was that Luke Hedrick? Am I right on that? Hold on, 78. Yeah, Jacob Hedrick. Sorry. Jacob Hedrick, was making a beeline to the quarterback, and number 60 just held on. And
number 6 is also slow to get up, but he's going to be the guilty party of holding. I saw that. I think everybody saw that one.
Yeah.
And I'm going to mark it back from the 12 if Coach Lasseter takes this. If not, it's going to be 2nd and 9. He gained a yard on the scramble.
So it's going to be
they're going to
half
take
the
this
distance
penalty.
from that.
It'll go back to the 6. It'll go back to the 6, and it'll be first down and 24.
Actually, they put it at 5. That works
At
out
the
as
5.
that works out as a 15-yard penalty.
It's going to be first and 25 from the 5-yard line. 8:32. The clock is stopped, so James, maybe we're not going to run the clock. Well, they stop it for the penalty. I didn't think about that, but let's see if they wind it. They're not winding it yet. The play clock's already on, so apparently we're not going to have a running. We're not going to have a running clock. It's first and 25 from their own 5-yard line. Bateman in the shotgun. He takes the snap. He throw. Now he's rolling to his right, and he's going to pull it down and run. We miss him. He's at the 15 to 20 down the sideline. He's got all the room, but he runs out of bounds.
I don't know if
up
he ran
around the 30 where they're going to spot him. He got the first down. It looked like he could have stayed in bounds and had a bigger run.
He could have. I think he didn't want to take the hit, though.
And he got all the way to the 31, a 26-yard run, just enough to get the first down. So we back him up to their 5 and had first and 25, and in one play he got the first down. How about that?
Well, we let him get to the outside and didn't contain him there like we should have.
And they do wind the clock even though he went out of bounds, so maybe we are going to run this thing. He ran out of bounds clearly because he never got tackled. First and 10 from their own 31. Now Bateman back in the shotgun, twins on each side, and there may be Jones in the backfield with him now, number 6. There's the snap, and they blow it dead, and it's going to be offsides on Bleckley. We had a guy jump. I did see somebody in the middle jump early.
I did not see that.
I think it wasn't Willie Harris, but the guy right beside him, I believe, one jump. So it moves up to the 36. It'll be first and 5 right there. They stopped the clock at 8:06. And
now,
they're going to wind it now.
You're 8 minutes to go, and you've got a shutout. And right now, the defense is thinking shutout.
Yeah.
Let's keep it.
That 0 looks pretty good up there, doesn't it?
And notice you've got all your starters on defense still in.
All right, first and 5 from their own 36 now. Bateman's in the shotgun. We're under 8 minutes now. He takes the snap. He's wanting to throw. Now he's going to pull it down and run to the right again. Wanted to throw again. He's still running and run out of bounds around the 37. Only be a gain of about a yard.
I don't know if he got shoved because he took a dive into the side there. I don't know if he got shoved or if he tripped or what.
It's going to be second down. They stopped the clock at 7:40, so maybe they're not going to run it. They ran it a while ago and he went out of bounds.
It's number 5, Zach Stanley, that was in pursuit there.
And they say no gain. It's going to be second and 5 from the 36. I thought he got a yard, but they don't wind it now, James, when he went out of bounds, but he did earlier, didn't he? So second and about 5. Bateman shotgun again, 7:40 to go in the game. We're up 30-0. And their left guard decides he wants to move a little bit early. And so that's going to be a 5-yard penalty. It'll be second and 10 now from the 31.
Not what you want to get your name called for, but I'm going to call his name anyway. Number 59, Hunter Treadwell.
And they back it up to the 31. It'll be second and 10 right there. So Lamar will have it second and 10 right there. 7:40 to go in the game. Bleckley up 30-0. And they better cut that music off because they're at the line ready to go.
Well, I think they've been kind of stopping it as soon as the center gets down.
Bateman in the shotgun, twins to each side. Jones in the backfield with him. He takes the snap, dropping straight back to throw. And there's a hold, but no flag. Willie Harris just got held. And Bateman is running for his life now, and he's finally across the line and run out of bounds up around the 40.
I mean, spinning around completely.
Willie Harris got held worse than a... I don't know. He
got held like a little baby.
Yeah. And the referee staring straight at it, but no flag. And he got up to the 38. He gained about 7. It's going to be third down and about 3.
And I'll say it once again, that's how you end up with problems, is not making the calls.
Third down and about 3 from the 33. And from the 38, they got to get to the 41. Bateman's in the shotgun. And And we made blitz. We're showing blitz, and we do come after him, and he throws a quick slant. It's complete. It will be a first down up around the 43-yard line.
And Maxwell hit him from the safety position.
So they had the right play called on the blitz because he took about a step back and threw it right away before the blitzer could get there. And they put it to 42, but it's still a first down. And they'll wind the clock with 7:20 and counting here.
Be sure to get your friends, tell them to tune in for the fireworks show post game, coming up in about 7 minutes of game time.
First and 10 from the 42 now. Bateman in the shotgun, twins on each side with Jones in the backfield with him. He drops straight back to pass. He's got a guy chasing him, throwing long down the middle of the field, and he overthrew everybody, incomplete. It's going to be second down.
And the receiver even kind of extended his arm against Williams there, Wilcox. So.
And going to be second 10. When we might have caught a break there. See our player standing right about midfield in the middle of the field there? Who is that?
Wait.
We said who it is, but he was jawing with one of their guys and was actually dancing around and making some gestures towards them, but fortunately the official didn't see it.
He saw it. He just didn't want to call it.
If he did see that, I can't believe he didn't call it. All right, second and 10. Bateman shotgun again. Takes the snap. He's dropping straight back to throw. He's under a rush. Throwing down the left side over here and out of bounds, incomplete. Willie Harris is giving chase again. There comes a late flag. And that's probably going to be on Bleckley right there because I saw it looked like one of our guys hit late.
I did not see what happened.
Yeah, number 5 right here for us was on the ground with one of their guys. And I think they may have gotten us for it. Both guys on the ground wrestling around, and they did get Bleckley.
My thing is if they're both on the ground, why are they not calling on both of them? Yeah, I mean, it's that you always, the retaliator always gets caught, but.
So the penalty will be on Bleckley, 15 yards. That'll give them a first down with 6:54 to go in the game. Bleckley leads 30-0, but Lamar, with an 8 of a big penalty here, is going to cross into our territory down to, let's see where they put it, about the 44-yard line. Well, about the 43 where they're going to put it down at. And they'll have it first and 10 right there.
Penalty yards to bring it all the way down to the Royal 48 north. Pick up 43.
And Bateman quickly to the line here. And it was incomplete pass, so they won't wind the clock. Bateman takes the snap. He wants to throw. Throws a quick out to the side and incomplete. Almost a good one-handed catch there by that receiver. It was actually behind him, and he reached back and almost made a good catch.
If he had pulled that in, I think that would have gotten. He would have gotten taken down pretty quick.
The throw was behind him, and he reached with his right hand and almost made a one-handed catch, but it's incomplete. That was number 3, Buckner, Allen, the guy who came in running Wildcat a couple times. Second and 10 now with 6:48 to go in the game. Clock stopped on the incomplete pass.
White Hat is taking Willie Harris, and
he's bringing Willie Harris to the sideline for some reason. I don't think he threw him out. He maybe just sending him out to calm down, whatever that's about. No, he didn't throw him out because there would have been a penalty had he threw him out. And it's going to be second and 10 now.
Coach Lasher going over to talk to him.
Yeah.
Unless he lost his helmet, I don't see how.
No, Willie's upset about whatever it was.
The White Hat shouldn't be able to tell him to go off the field.
I don't know what he did or said, but anyway, he's off the field for at least a play. Second down and 10 now. Bateman in the shotgun, twins on each side. Jones in the backfield with him. And he's wanting to throw a quick slant over the middle, and it's batted up in the air. And did we pick it off? Flag down. We picked it off. There's a flag down in the middle of the field. We got a guy running with it. There's a helmet off, and he's tackled right around the 49. Another flag comes in. It's going to take a minute to sort this one out. All right, the pass was batted up in the air. We picked it off. A flag came in right time the ball went up in the air. And then a flag came in at the tackle of our guy who picked it off.
One of our guys had his helmet ripped off. That's where the first flag came in. The second flag is going to be a late hit on somebody.
It came in right at the tackle, right there at the 50-yard line.
And I'm guessing it's going to be a late hit, and then there was a ripped helmet.
I'm thinking the interception will stand because the flag, I don't think it came before the pick. But we're going to talk. If the flag came after the pick, it should stand even if it's on Bleckley.
And if they're both on Lamar, they both will be used. So that's going to be 30 yards of penalties. But if it's
they're pointing to Lamar. Let's see, because the last one was a dead ball penalty. So
now, if it's offsetting, if it happens to be one on each. But from what I saw,
they're marking. Looks like they're going to mark off on Lamar. They're marking from the Bleckley 49. They got a dead ball, personal foul on Lamar County. And that's all they're calling.
Where's the other one?
The penalty's all the way to the Lamar 34-yard line. I'm not sure what the first, unless they were both personal fouls and you can only take one of them.
No, you can take both. Personal fouls can be enforced as many as you have.
Well, only if one of them's live ball, one of them's dead ball. But I don't know if one of them was dead ball.
Well, no. Remember Georgia's celebration against Florida when everybody ran onto the field? There was 2 or 3 enforced on that. And I think we kicked off. Let's see. We kicked off from like the. I want to go back 35, 20. We kicked off from the 10 on that one.
First and 10 from the 33-yard line of Lamar. They give it to. He fakes the Butler and throws a quick hitter out right. Here comes another late flag. Pass was incomplete to Mullis.
Ineligible man downfield.
And the flag came in after the pass was incomplete.
I don't know if you heard the PA, a flag down on the field yet again.
And he's facing Bleckley, so it may be on us, whatever it is.
Yeah, now they're going to start throwing flags for everything at this point, it looks like.
Let's see how many yards he goes here. If it was illegal man downfield, he threw it after the pass hit the ground. And it apparently is going to be illegal man downfield because only 5 yards. It'd be first down and 15 from the 38-yard line.
One of our linemen obviously got a little bit further downfield and the ball wasn't probably supposed to go to
illegal man downfield. That was the signal. He tried to hit Mullis on a quick out and he threw it in the dirt. So first and 15 now. Sasser in the shotgun. 6:35 to go in the game. Low snap. He gives it to Butler on the read, and the low snap. Well, he breaks the tackle.
Oh,
They had him for a bigger loss, but he got a couple yards back and only lost a couple.
He failed is what he did. He didn't get hit.
So the loss is back to the 40. Going to be second down and about 17.
6:17 to go here in the fourth quarter.
Clock running. So 30-0. Bleckley leads it. Pretty much got the game in hand. Hard count. They jump, but not into the zone, so no penalty. We're about to reach the 6-minute mark. Second down and about 17 here to go. From the Lamar 40, and Butler will get over to Sasser's left side. Play clock at 8. Sasser takes the snap. He wants to throw. Throws out in the flat. It's complete to Johnson. He's up to the 30. And they're going to bring it down about the 29. So Johnson, who caught a touchdown earlier, makes another reception and gets up to about the 29. It's going to be third down and about, maybe about 6 from there.
Third down and about 5 now.
Maybe just over 5, maybe 6. They're third and about 6. They got to get about the 23 for first down. 5:25 and counting here. No need in getting a big hurry. You can burn the clock here. Sasser takes a snap. He's wanting to throw, rolling to his right a bit. He's got some blocking. He's rolling, still looking. He throws on the run, incomplete, out of bounds. Eli Mullis was down there on the 20-yard line, but he couldn't quite get it to him.
Yeah, Butler was blocking for him, and he kind of ran into the back of Butler looking for his receiver.
And it's going to be fourth down now from the 29, and I'm sure Coach Lashley will keep the offense on the field here. 5:14 to go in the game.
I wouldn't be surprised if we see a handoff here and just try and pick up first down.
Fourth and about, it's a long 6. It's almost 7. It's just not quite at the 29-yard line. We got to get to the 23. So let's see what they do here. Fourth down with 5:14 to go in the game, and Bleckley up 30-0. Sasser shotgun, twins on each side, and Butler in the backfield with him. He takes it, rolling to his right, wanting to throw. He's wanting to throw, and he's going to throw here in the flat, and it's incomplete. Had a man, but he
would have been short of the first down anyway.
Around number 9. He was around the 25-yard line. Wouldn't have been the first. So Lamar will take over on downs after the incomplete pass. So the penalty and the bad snap, loss of yardage play hurt us there. So Lamar takes over at their own 29 with 5:09 to go in the game. And Bleckley up 30-0 here. So barring any kind of really crazy results here, James, it's going to be a good night for the Royals with homecoming and a victory.
Yeah, 5:09 left, and keep in mind, still have the fireworks show to come. Plenty of fireworks on the field. The referees throwing their flags up in the air, but
they got a workout tonight, didn't they?
Yeah. Finally, in the fourth quarter, they did.
Bateman in the shotgun, twins on each side with Jones in the backfield with him. From their own 29-yard line, first and 10. He takes the snap, and he gives it to Jones on the stretch or the draw, and nothing doing. We hit him in the backfield. He's going to lose yardage. Maybe at least a couple, back to about the 27.
That's number
second down.
99, David Den on the tackle.
Is Willie Harris back in now? I think he is. So yeah, he's right there in the middle, isn't he?
I don't think he is.
That's not Willie right there.
I don't think Willie's going.
No, that's you're right. That's not Willie. That is Willie too. 34 right there in front of the ball. Right there in front of the ball, isn't it?
Maybe it is. No, That's 99.
Anyway, second down.
No, I don't know.
Bateman takes a snap, throws the quick hitter over the middle, batted around again, and almost intercepted, or was it? And should have been a late hit right there. Boy, there it comes. Finally it comes down. I don't know how in the world they could have missed that one. They had a guy come in way at the play and just clean the clock with one of our guys. And
that was big number 99.
Yeah, it was that is not Willie Harris. You're right.
Yeah, Willie Harris is not in the game.
Well, that may be a coach's decision there, though. So, the penalty will be a late hit on Lamar. That was a blatant cheap shot right there.
There's no doubt about that.
I mean, that was well after the play to a defensive player who was just standing there, and that guy just come up and took a blatant cheap shot. I'm not going to call it like it is.
Yeah, this is not what you want to see at this point in the game. I mean, you want to get everybody out of here uninjured on both teams.
Penalty all the way back to the 13-yard line, second and 27. There's a snap. Bateman takes it, and he's going to try to run the quarterback keeper, and we hit him right at the line of scrimmage, and he's still trying to break free, and we sling him around out of bounds. He might have got a yard or two up around the 15. That's going to be about it.
I don't know if you saw the what's the official in the back over there on that side? Side judge. Side judge was at the end zone, thinking that was an interception. He had swapped ends of the field. So he goes running back right before the play snaps.
They give him to the 14. It's going to be third down and about 26 from right there.
Fourth down, actually. They got it.
Fourth? Scoreboard had third.
They got fourth down on the field, but it may be one off.
But it was a dead ball penalty, so the down should have counted a while ago.
Yeah.
So it's at the 14-yard line, and they're going to send the punt unit on now, so it is fourth down, I guess. Play clock's about to run out. They're going to delay a game penalty anyway unless they call a timeout. And there comes the flag. It is going to be a delay on Lamar. They did not call the timeout.
So he'll be punting from his end zone. We'll see if we go after this, and we didn't have anybody back.
4:16 to go in the game. Bleckley leads at 30-0. So the outcome of the game is pretty much in the bag. Just depends on what happens in the next 4 minutes.
We get the ball back here. We're probably going to see nothing but running and Butler and Stevens and maybe one other back.
So it's at the 13-yard line. The 8-yard line.
We got nobody deep.
We don't have anybody deep, and Haygood will punt it from his own end zone. He's about 5 yards deep. There's a snap, and he gets it off. We don't have anybody back there. It's going to hit about the 35 and takes a Lamar bounce over the 40 and down around about just over the 45-yard line where there was a takeover with 4:06 to go in the game.
Now, we'll see exactly where they put this because that ball stopped a good foot short, and they moved it up a foot right onto the yard line.
So first and 10 from the 45-yard line with 4:06 to go in the game, and probably just run the ball here unless Lamar wants to burn their 2 timeouts. Just get out of here.
I get the point of putting it on the yard line because it's easier to keep up with it, but it doesn't. It takes away the closeness of the game. You know what I mean?
So first and 10 from the 45. Sasser in the shotgun with twins to the right, one to the left, and Butler in the backfield with him. We're probably going to see a heavy dose of Jerron Butler right now.
And Mims is going to be out at the extra or the tight end spot.
Give it to Butler on the stretch play. He's over the 45, over the 40, still dragging the guy with him, and falls forward to about the 37-yard line. Going to be a gain of about 7 on the play. Going to be second down and about 3. And we're under 4 minutes now, 3:50 and counting. And they mark it at the 38. He gained 7. Be second and 3. And no hurry here. The Royals are going to take all the time they can to try to burn the rest of this clock out.
You're not going to see snap. You're not going to see him set before about 10 seconds to go, and you're going to see it snap around 2 or 3 probably most of the way.
Play clock under 10 now. We just got to the line. Sasser's in the shotgun. He takes it, and he'll give it to Butler again, trying to get him around the right side this time. He cuts back in the middle of the field. He's over the 35. He's got the first down. He's brought down around the 31. It'll be first and 10 Bleckley from Lamar 31-yard line. And we're 3:13, and they'll wind the clock when they set the chains, and we'll be running here. And, James, I'll tell you what, the shutout sure looks good on that scoreboard.
It sure does. Let's just make sure we keep it there.
And no need to get in a hurry here. You can just burn the rest of this clock because they're not going to burn their timeouts. I think they're ready to get out of here, too.
Somebody asked me what's the over-under on this and for total score, and I told them 30.
So first and 10 from the
30
31.
total points for the game. So
And we're under 3 minutes now. Play clock at 9-8. Sasser just gets them to the line. He takes the snap, gives it to Butler again on the stretch play. Actually, that's Stevens. There comes the flag. Stevens is over to 20, over to 15, brought down around to 10. And the flag come out right at the line of scrimmage.
No.
Illegal formation on Bleckley. And James, it looked like it may have been a targeting there on Lamar at the end of the play there. The guy came in low with his helmet as Stevens was going down, and it looked like he went head to head, but no flag on that.
You know, I've seen more and more what could be targeting get overlooked, and even in college.
Even in high school, though, they don't have the benefit of going back and looking at it. But he just came in with his head low, and as Stevens was going down, they did hit heads.
Yeah.
Fortunately, neither man was hurt.
But what gets me is the ones where, you know, college and NFL, you can go back and replay it, and they don't, you know, they still miss it.
All right, the penalties back to the Lamar 36 will be first and 15 right there, clock at 2:30 and counting here. So we can run this thing out because I don't think Lamar's going to burn those 2 timeouts. At least they don't seem like they're going to. Sasser takes a snap. He fakes. He's wanting to throw. He pumps. And now he's looking, and he's going to throw this one about 5 rows deep. He wanted to run a hitch and go over here. And now I thought the Lamar guy was jawing, but he was just actually.
No, he was telling you better throw it away, and then they shook hands.
And it's going to be second and 15. He wanted to run a hitch and go to H, but the cornerback didn't bite on the pump. And it's going to be second and 15 now from the 36. Clock stopped at 2:14 on the incomplete pass. And I thought one of our band members was going to catch that one. He threw that about 5 rows deep in the stands.
Now, in order to run the clock out without them getting the ball back, you're going to have to pick up a first down here.
Yeah. All right, Sasser in the shotgun, and Butler gets to the right side of him. Twins to the left, one to the right. And that's actually Brown in the backfield. He fakes the Brown, throws it complete to H, number 12. He stays in bounds.
So you want H to stay in
to
bounds
about the
for
27.
Sure.
They'll wind the clock right there. It'll be third down right there. We reached the 2-minute mark now.
I'm sure that's one thing they're all being told is stay in bounds. Stay in bounds.
We're going to reach the 2-minute mark. So third down at about 8 here from the 28-yard line. Third down about 7. Just outside of 28.
118 viewers on right now. I want to welcome everybody. Thank you for watching. Remember, next week we'll be in Macon on Thursday night.
Yep, at Henderson Stadium.
Yep, Henderson Stadium.
And third and about 7 now. Clock at 1:34 and counting. And Sasser will send a man in motion. He takes the snap. He fakes. He gives it to Brown on the read. This time Brown's over to 25 and got hit hard about the 23. I thought he was going to break free and get the first down, but it's Brown in the backfield now instead of Stevens or Butler. It's going to be fourth down and about 3 from the 24-yard line.
I want to remind everybody, too, that following the end of this game, we will be showing the fireworks show. If you're not here to watch, we'll be showing it on the broadcast best we can, based on our angle and everything that we'll have. So we'll see what we can do to show that.
So it's going to be fourth and about 3 from the 24, and we're under a minute. And if we don't get the first down, they're going to get the ball back. But if we get the first down, the game will be over. Fourth and about 3. Sasser takes the snap. He's rolling. He's wanting to throw. Rolling right. Throws out here flat, and it's incomplete. H was about the 15-yard line, incomplete, and Lamar will take over on downs.
Yeah, he climbed the ladder and got his hands on it, but he pulled it down.
42 seconds to go in the game. They'll have it first and 10 from their own 24. So the Royals going to get out here with a big region victory to go to 3-0 in the region, 6-1 overall. And I don't know if Lamar will try anything or maybe just run the ball and run the clock out and get out of here. They didn't use their timeouts to get the ball back, so I don't think they're in no hurry. All right, I'll wrap it up here in just a moment. Let's see what they want to do. They're huddling up pretty long on the sideline over there. Play clock is down to 12 seconds.
Are we out of town for 2 weeks and then back home?
What now?
Are we out of town the next 2 weeks and then back home? Or is
No, we're back home in 2 weeks to take on Washington County.
Okay, so we're on the road, at home, on the road.
And they're going to get a delay of game here. The clock run out, but the official hadn't thrown the flag. Now he does. So they get a delay of game coming out of a turnover on downs. And it's going to go, well, they're not going to mark, yeah, they're going to mark it off. It'll be first and 15 from the 19-yard line now instead of the 24. With 42 seconds to go in the game, Bleckley leads it 30-0, and a partner stepped outside to go ahead and get the camera ready for the fireworks after the game. First and 15 from the 19-yard line now. Bateman's shotgun, twins on each side, and Jones in the backfield with him. 42 seconds to go in the game. Let's see if they run it and try to just get out. No, they're going to try to throw it. Bateman wants to throw. He pumps. He's throwing long down the right side, and he overthrew everybody out of bounds. Incomplete. It'll be second down with 36 seconds to go in the game. So Lamar not going to sit on it and end the game. They're going to try to move it down the field, looks like. Again, next week we'll be in Macon, Georgia on Thursday night. Make a note of that. Thursday night to take on Northeast over at Henderson Stadium in Macon, over near the Academy Sports store. If you plan on going, we'll be over there instead of at Northeast Stadium. We'll be at Henderson Stadium. So second down to 15 now. Bateman again in the shotgun with 36 seconds to go here in the game. And they'll split two wide on each side with Jones in the backfield with him. He takes the snap. He's going to throws a quick hitter here. It's complete to number 18 or about the 25. We hit him right away and driving back, but the progress is going to be about the 25-yard line, maybe the 26. They wind the clock. Clock's still running. We're down to 20 seconds. That might be the last play of the game, although they may hurry up and try to run one more. Could be third down and about 8 at the 26. We're down to 15, 14, and they're in no hurry. I don't think they're not going to be able to run one. Run in 10 seconds. That's going to be it. The game is going to end right there. The Royals are going to win it 30-0 over Lamar County at homecoming here for the Bleckley County Royals. We go to 3-0 in region play, 6-1 on the year overall record rather. And hang on to first place in the region for at least one more week. And stay tuned, folks. After we sign off here, we're going to keep the camera going for the fireworks if you want to stay and watch that. But we're going to wrap it up right here. And for James Hager, I'm Don Byer. I'm saying thanks for listening, everybody. You've been listening to Royal Football on the Royal Football Network. Good night, everybody.